National Football.
Yo, what is up, my friends? It is your boy, Steve from Straight Fire Picks. We are back with your live stream for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers Detroit Lions football game on Week 7. On Monday night, Week 7 in the NFL. Should be a barn burner, guys. This should be a high-scoring game. Looking forward to this. Should be a lot of fun. So, thank you for tuning in this evening. My name is Steve, and let's get right into it, guys. We're about, 5 minutes away from kickoff? Here we go. We're live. We're ready to go. Joining you tonight with a Sam Adams Summer Ale, because that's what we had in the fridge. That's what we're rolling with. That's how we're rocking this evening. And we are ready to go. I gotta get... Interesting. Okay. I got Eric May's in the chat. What's up, my friend? I got Baker Mayfield over 1.5 passing touchdowns. I love it, brother. I really do. I love it. Probably with Gibbs, 30 plus rushing. I love it. I really do. That should cash. It's going to be a fun game. Game King, what's up there, brother? How we doing? Let's go. Yo, yo, yo. It's down with the flow, flow, flow. Yo, yo. Mike Evans is returning to the field tonight, guys. Big news. He's going to light up that Lions secondary, unfortunately for me. I'm a diehard Lions fan, but I'm also very sensible. We're on the Bucs team total over tonight. They are wearing the black jerseys. We guessed right. We got the right guesses tonight, guys. I was trying to figure out what they were going to wear tonight. And they are breaking out the black unis. Let's go. Mike Evans, anytime touchdown seems easy. It does. I agree. And the yards. 100 yards. Game King, I appreciate you, brother. It is great to have you here, my friend. I enjoy doing these. They're a lot of fun. Big game in Detroit tonight. I do need my Lions to win. But I do. I have a whole bevy of Lions jerseys. We got... You know what, Eric made for fun? We got a minute. I'm going to go bring them all in here. This ought to prove that I'm a pretty diehard Lions fan right here. Let's see what we got. Okay. We're going to start you off with a Golden Tate road jersey, the white. Okay. Golden Tate. Loved him back in the day. This was given to me. This is a Barry Sanders, like, triple XL. This is ridiculous. A Barry Sanders. My boy Barry Sanders. Here we go. Right here. Old classic jersey. This thing is like wearing a dress, though. So. Wait, hold on. Ziggy Ansah. This one's pretty nice. I normally put this in the rotation, too. I like my Ziggy Ansah jersey. Ziggy Ansah. We're not done. Golden Tate, like, throwback Lions. It's like those Thanksgiving jerseys. Golden Tate right here. I think we still got him out. Another Golden Tate. Kerryon Johnson, number 33. Oh, I got my Bills jerseys, too. You just wait. Yeah, I mean, actually, a lot of these I got on clearance. Kerryon Johnson, number 33. And this one was the first one I ever bought when I was a kid. Charles Rogers. The late Charles Rogers, number 80. He was my favorite receiver at the time, Charlie Rogers. He was good for a minute, and then he wasn't on the team. Of course, Matthew Stafford, guys. Matthew Stafford, number 9. Old school Lions here. Okay. Hold on. You want to see some Bills jerseys? Well, I got one in the background. Mario Williams is hanging up there on the wall. I think I'm missing one of my Bills jerseys, guys. Alright. So you guys see Mario Williams is back there. Willis McGahee. You're darn right you do. Mario Williams, the man. Willis McGahee, the old school. This one cost me a lot of money. I bought this when he was very much relevant on the Bills. Willis McGahee. Bought that when I was a kid. I bought this one last year because I just love it. Josh Allen, number 17 in the red. Got the Josh Allen. For real, I did spend a lot of money. Ooh, I like Reggie Wayne. That's a good one. Another Willis McGahee, guys. I love Willis McGahee. This was the old school Bills. Willis McGahee. Right here. So we got a couple of those. I think I'm missing one of my Bills jerseys, too. I'm forgetting which one I'm missing. I'm missing a Bills jersey. So, yeah, I'm a diehard Bills fan, too. Don't come at me like that. Bills and Lions, baby. I told you since I was a kid. A lot of those, I bought a bunch of those when I was a kid. When I was a wee lad. Let's see. You are lying about that. See what I did there? You are lying about that. I love both. This was given to me last year. One of my friends works at Dick's Sporting Goods, and he hooked me up with a Lions jersey. So actually, number of these were actually given to me. The Barry Sanders was given to me too. I can't really wear it though. Like I said, it's like wearing a dress. But it's nice to have, for sure. We're just about ready for kickoff here, guys. Oh boy, we're ready. We got to tune in. Guys, we got to get tuned in here.
Coach of the Tampa Bay Bucks. Prior to that, he was the defensive coordinator, Dan Campbell, in year 5. And the win total has gone up and up to the point where they won 15 games last year, a franchise record. Tampa Bay won the toss. They deferred.
I hope you can pay your bills after getting those shirts. I still can, fortunately. Like I said, some of those I got free. One, Fanatics gave me the Josh Allen one.
Sunday night loss in
I think that was free on Fanatics. Kickoff, Lions receiving. On the return, 25, 30, out to the 32 for the Detroit Lions there to open up.
Nelson, and here comes Jared Goff, and you've been talking this weekend about how even despite the Pro Bowls and the numbers and the 15 wins last year, he's still underrated, and I agree.
Well, yes.
Team total points, yes, 23.5 there on Tampa Bay. So 3 touchdowns and a field goal is what we need. I think they'll get that done tonight.
Detroit, and as much as everybody knows how good he is, I still
Charlotte,
think he's
Amounts of
probably
money. I love that. That's awesome, Tevin.
Tevin,
I love it, man. Some classics. Play action to Gibbs. Throw down the field. Incomplete, looking for St. Brown.
And we're underway with an incompletion to start tonight. Jared Goff is 42-27 in 5 years with the Rams. Took him to the Super Bowl, traded here. His career has taken off, and here's his first throw of the night.
Yeah, first throw of the night, and already
St. Brown wide open.
Pressure. And talking with Jared Goff, he had mentioned that because this defense does so much, there will be times.
This is live. This is as live as I could be.
He knows he won't have a lot of time to throw it.
Throws it out to Gibbs. I think that's Gibbs.
Good stop, good move. Gibbs out of bounds.
Gibbs is down to the 40. I think we already cashed on Gibbs. What? What?
Jahmyr Gibbs is a home run waiting to happen every time he touches the ball.
This is kind of been
I think he picked up 30.
Tampa defense is when
guys, we already cashed on Gibbs.
They've had a hard time corralling them and getting them to the ground.
How about that? Second play of the game, we already cashed our first bet.
For opposing offenses against
how do we want it? How do we want it?
It's awfully tough in space. But
wow!
With two defenders, Todd Bowles expects one of those.
Let's go!
To be able to get
I got to get up on my clock though here, guys. Lions at the Tampa Bay 39. Handoff, it's Gibbs.
Gibbs met at the line
he gets one there.
Dennis and David combine on
lucky bets. That ain't lucky. That's easy. That's easy.
Here is the
absolutely free.
Growing at the guard position. They get Taylor Decker back. He's been bothered by a bad shoulder, missed the last two games, and then here's all that talent on the outside, in the backfield, at tight end, everywhere you look.
They can come
the
at you a lot of different ways.
What?
They like their matchups.
Game King likes them Broncos. Guys, that was an easy cash on Gibbs. Come on. Another handoff here to Gibbs. He's going to get down to the 35-yard line.
Touches by Jahmyr Gibbs.
Third down coming up.
He
all
gets
right,
a couple
don't worry, guys. I'll get better
with
this as we go here.
The guy who makes this defense go for Todd Bowles is the man.
Lions at the Tampa Bay 35-yard line. They were putting in work on this first drive. They're putting in that work, though.
Servassier Dennis and the secondary.
Let's go.
Good at safety. And they get Zion McCollum back.
We're going to go shotgun here for Jared Goff. Gibbs to his right. Guys, I took Gibbs for 50 yards receiving as well for like plus 325 as a side bet. I didn't put out.
They're down in 6.
Take that as well. Flushes out. Jared Goff down the sideline. Incomplete. We got a penalty marker down. Clock stops at 12:47.
In the secondary.
Looks like it's going to be on Tampa.
And the indication it's against Tampa Bay.
While the quarterback was in the pocket, illegal contact, defense.
Yeah, let's go.
5-yard penalty from the previous.
Yeah.
Automatic. First down.
Guys feeling it?
Jacob Parrish,
guys feeling it? I'm feeling it.
Up against Jamison Williams. He's going to ride him well beyond 5 yards as he's trying to take the middle of the field. He just continues to ride him up. And
good looks.
It's right here in the slot as he moves through the middle
We're
of the
going to reset. We're going to have a first down at the Tampa Bay 30-yard line.
Hard to bring some pressure, and yet you saw the amount of time that Jared had in the pocket. Offensive line did a good job.
Handoff Gibbs. 30
again, tries to
the 28.
Smith was there to meet him. Levante David helped as well in a gain of 3.
Call it 3. Second down, 7.
Downhill running play, and that's one of the areas this year with
Game King. The Broncos beat the Eagles not long ago. Very true.
A little bit more. They've always been.
They should have lost to the Giants, though, bro. Come on, let's be honest. Let's be honest about that game. Tragic game for the Giants, by the way.
Mahogany along with Tate Ratledge, the rookie. It just suits their style.
Second down, 7.
Better within that run game.
Shotgun for Jared Goff. 28-yard line of the Bucks. Laporta in motion. Goff to throw. Loads. Fires. Complete. St. Brown. Touchdown. Detroit Lions. Woo! Woo! Ric Flair. Woo! Let's go. Touchdown. 27 yards out. Put it on the board. Let's go.
Parrish fell down, and Amon-Ra St. Brown took care of the rest.
You can put it on the board. Yes. Let's go.
Up one-on-one with him, and Jacob Parrish being a
I have him in a parlay, actually.
But that's a tough
touchdown. Too easy. Too easy, noob.
And Lisa Salters talked about it after the drop. He has been a man.
Extra point for the Lions.
Everyone to a man.
Up, down, snap, kick. Good. 7-0 Detroit. Let's go.
For the Jared Goff-led Detroit Lions. They said smoke was coming out of the year.
We already got Gibbs. What are you talking about? Need him for a touchdown? You don't take Gibbs for a touchdown, bruh. Bruh. On the ground. What? Bro, the receiving yards. You could have taken it for like 10 receiving yards. What are we doing? You want to take it for rushing versus the... What are we doing? I'm just playing. Sorry, I can't help it. But we cashed on receiving yards the second play of the game. Come on, I had it covered. Come on, let's go. That was wild. A 6-7 motion. Something like that. Yeah, I know about that. I've heard about that. Oh, this is fun, guys. This game's off to a great start. We got a track meet here scheduled in Detroit, guys. I think the Bucs are gonna lay it on too, guys. I really do. The night is off to a great start, guys. We already cashed a bet 5 minutes into our evening. Come on. Come on. What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh. Feeling good. Feeling good. Wow. We're in a TV timeout, guys. Lions score on the opening possession just 3 minutes into the game. Offense looking electric here to start the game. 7-0 for the Motor City Lions. Let's go. That is sick nasty, guys. Sick nasty. I'm excited. And we got a St. Brown touchdown. So I took St. Brown in a parlay too. Oh, man. What a start. I'm pumped, guys. I'm pumped for this evening. I am. It's going to be a good evening. I think this is, you know, this is the stuff right here. We're going to have ourselves what we call a day. Gibbs is getting 30. He is getting 30. You're darn right he is. No, I know, but it's like, you know, Tampa Bay's got a pretty good run defense, no? I mean, like, that's, I mean, I get it, but, I just, you know, I mean, he's going to get 30, but what do we, you know, I'm trying here to be very understanding of your situation. But
catch that he had for 30 yards, and then, of course,
all right, the kick is deep. Fielded at the 5-yard line here from the Bucs. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Penalty marker on the field, of course.
But a flag back at the Tampa Bay 25. It's coming back for a hold. A 51-yard return is erased.
Coming back, guys.
Baker Mayfield thought he would have great field position, but no.
During the return, holding receiving team number 26.
How did that get lucky? That was surgical.
It's against Kayvon Merriweather.
Tampa Bay gives up like the most yards to running backs receiving, and I think we saw a good example of why. You don't just pick up 30 yards by accident in the running back. They forget about the running backs. They do. Do they not? Did they not?
So that brings the ball back to the 15.
This is why I do what I do.
Down by 7.
Come on. Don't tell me I got lucky. That hurts my feelings. Hurt my feelings. From the 15, Baker Mayfield. K-Dot in motion. He's going to hand it off to Rashad White. He's going to get a gain of about 5 there. We'll call it second down and 5.
20, that was a vicious 5-yard run.
Vicious, guys.
And let's see if it's, it's Eric Hallett.
I mean, I was kind of
making his first start.
If I'm keeping it a stack with you. That team total over, brother.
That was White just lowering the boom.
Joey,
I should have just taken the over for this game. Now I'm kind of slightly kicking myself.
That was his first defensive snap of his career.
Second down, 5.
He's going to remember.
Baker under center. Takes a snap. Go play action. Here we go. Baker gets out of the rush. Puts a move on and then falls.
Got him. As he was trying to get around Jack Campbell.
What's he doing? 3rd and 6. He would have had a gain of like 10 there if he didn't fall. Baker just fell on his feet.
As a loss of 1. Baker got up saying he got a hit or a hand to the helmet. No call. 3rd down.
Well,
3rd down coming up here, guys.
His debut for this season tonight, and this is what he can bring. Here on the second play,
I need Mike Evans to get working. What are we doing?
Which they have not had.
What are we doing?
Baker Mayfield able to get outside the pocket
I don't know what you're looking for. He didn't hit you in the head, bro. Come on, man. Chill out. Chill.
But he's been awfully good.
Let's play football. Come on.
Tuck the ball
Here we
and
go.
run
Back pass Baker on 3rd and 6. Rolls out. Fires. That is complete. For Sterling Shepard for gaining 2. Good job by the Lions defense.
Makes the play.
Well, I mean, I'm happy about the
2, and it will be a 3-and-out for Tampa Bay.
Yeah, it's a great job by Detroit defensively.
3-and-out in the first
they
possession.
did what they needed to do. They controlled the ball, went down, put points on the board, and then the defense comes out shorthanded and forces a 3-and-out.
Khalif Raymond is one of the better returners in the league. Had a 65-yard touchdown return against Cleveland in Week 4.
Tonight because they shouldn't. It's just the way it's probably going to go.
Fair
catch for the Lions at the 35-yard line. 9:37 left in the first quarter. Lions have the football back at the 36.
Goff took him down.
Let's go.
Into the end zone. Right back on.
We go back to work here on offense. I'm going to keep it a $1.95 with you. I would love to see Gibbs give me another 20 yards. I'm just saying. Got like a plus 320 bet on Gibbs to get 50 yards receiving because I really like it. Okay, Eric me, if Gibbs gets to 50 yards receiving, well, you could see that it was not lucky. If he gets to 50 yards, come on, that's more than a few looks. What are we doing? Yeah? No? Come on. It ain't lucky if he gets to 50. Don't give me that. It ain't lucky if he gets to 50. I'm sorry. That's multiple times he's going to gash this defense. Watch. It's going to happen. I'm not even worried about it. I already know that bet's cashed. I hate to say it. Just saying. I need some love. Okay, thank you. I appreciate you. I need it. Tevin Hernan, Dak, Chase Brown, Kamara, CD, DK, Kraft, Rice, Pats D, Aubrey. Ooh, that's a dangerous fantasy lineup this week. Yeah, all those guys did pretty good, didn't they? Aside maybe from DK, because I have DK and he put up like 6 points. I'm watching the game on big volume while watching this on good volume so I can hear you. My man. I appreciate you, Game King. Thanks for hanging with us, man. It's a lot of fun. We're having a good time. I'm pumped, guys. I'm so pumped right now. It's just such a good start to the evening. Just 2 plays in to already cash. It just feels good. You know what I mean? It's just a great way to start the evening. Takes some pressure off the evening. Really just makes things beautiful, you know? Alright. I'm in Cali for work this week, and I can't bet. Well, I guess I could have used VPN, but I was too lazy. Yeah, VPN's risky, though. They could ban you if they pick up on it, for sure. 89.6, Tevin. Holy cow. That's a lot of points. All right, we're back.
That way, so it'll look the way that it does. Pretty good work.
We're back, my friends.
Can't imagine the amount of brain power.
Lions with the football at their own 35, first down.
Open, by the way, for anybody to see until the first 2 weeks of November. Troy will be signing autographs out there tomorrow.
Yeah, they don't be covered in snow.
Back to throw. Goff loads. Fires down the field. Wide open. St. Brown at the 41-yard line of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Just shreds that defense.
You don't really have an answer for this guy. We saw in man
How
coverage
about
what he
it?
could do. Now they play zone.
Amon-Ra's going crazy here early,
Going
guys.
to the post, and then he is able to plant
My
come back
goodness.
out. But all that space, Dean's playing pretty soft on him.
That's
on
a
that
big
last
game
play.
for
Made
Detroit,
it pretty
guys.
easy.
They're playing
Dean
like
coming off a heck of a game last
single
week.
back formation. I
That
believe
win
it's
over
Gibbs.
San
NFC Defensive Player
He's
of the
getting.
Week.
Oh my! It's Montgomery. Excuse me.
David Montgomery.
He gets to the 40, gain of 1, second down 9.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, and he and Goff have
Huge
a nice
play.
relationship.
Yeah,
Love
Joe
to
St.
see
Brown sent Jared Goff a text last week after the loss, apologizing for dropping that 4th down pass, assuring his quarterback it won't happen again. It wasn't a perfect throw, but certainly a catch the Lions expected to make. And Goff said that's probably why he sent it, just to acknowledge
this game just started, bro.
And Goff said he felt the same way.
We'll see. They'll get it going offensively.
He said Amon-Ra's a Hall of Fame player, and it's just
give me a high-scoring game. Play action.
Second
Goff
and 9.
loads,
Goff
fires underneath Laporta at the 35, has the catch. Make it 3rd down and 5.
A Wright, rather, Brock Wright, in a gain of 5. Pressure by
Brock Wright.
David.
Sorry, guys, not Sam
He was a step too late, and Brock Wright gets catch number 6 on the year.
Levante David,
Lions
he's
are
awfully
working
good
here early, guys. They're going
blitz.
to work.
And the one thing about it, though, and it'll be the theme really throughout this night, when Todd Bowles decides to bring an extra
that
rusher,
receding hairline's getting me, guys. Sorry.
Guys on the back end, they're holding on. Hopefully they are able to get to Jared Goff, because those matchups.
3rd and 5, shotgun. Motion for Laporta.
Goff
loads. He gets fumble. Bucks have it at the 40. Fumble.
That's a fumble. And Yaya Diaby
that ball is
gets
definitely
on top
out.
Of it as it was knocked out of the right hand of Jared Goff. Let's see if Diaby gets it right here.
Definitely a fumble. Empty hand.
That is a fumble.
Moving on the field is a fumble, recovered by the defense, 1st down.
Yeah, that's a good call. Empty hand, as you see, as his hand starts to go forward, ball is out. Hassan
Big
Reddick,
takeaway there for the Bucks.
Excuse me.
Take the Bucks
Diaby
plus the
does an
points left.
outstanding
Yes,
job
sir.
getting to him.
Turnover at the 40. Bucks will have it. Helene here rooting for that Bucks. Hell yeah. I want my Lions to win, but I do want this Bucks team total over the head. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna front, guys. I ain't gonna front. I think we need to go 60 yards downtown to Evans here. I think that's just what needs to happen. Wow. We're in a commercial timeout. Juice 9K, what do you think of the Broncos' 4th quarter? Oh, man. How about that, huh? That was wild. But the Giants had no reason to lose that game whatsoever. I mean, literally, if they ran the football every single play under the 5 minutes there, I don't think they would have lost. I mean, it was pretty crazy. Yeah, it's hard to get behind Bo Nix. It's kind of like that effect where defenses drop off in the 4th quarter and give you the underneath crap. And then it does make a quarterback look better than he actually is, right? Not that I'm hating too much on Bo Nix, but let's face it. 3 quarters of that game, they had 0 points. And then the Giants defense goes into the 4th. I think they probably dropped into that coverage. And then all of a sudden, we have a ball game again. So, it was pretty electric, though. It's fun to watch that stuff happen. And 33 points in 1 quarter is wild. It makes for some great entertainment. And the Giants just gave the game away, though. Without a doubt. Yeah, yeah, he is. He's really talented. But, yeah, he's definitely raw. He's got some work to do. And I think, I heard someone talking about it today. They need to learn how to win as a team. I don't think they really know how to win yet. And it's just, knowing situational football and time on the clock and all these different situations of like, hey, don't need to force a pass into coverage with 4 minutes left or 5 minutes left in the game, up 10 with the football. Your odds are really good to win that game. Oh, yeah. Without a doubt, Juice 9K, that kicker definitely should probably lose his job. 2 minutes.
Get away by hitting the arm.
All right, Bucks here at the 40-yard line, taking over. Baker Mayfield switching the play, going to shotgun now. With Irving to his left, play action, loads. We're going to have a false start.
This play down before Tez Johnson.
Play is shut down. I think we'll have a false start. Should be 1st and 15.
False start.
False start.
Offense number 88. 5-yard penalty. 1st down.
Teams up by 18 with 6 minutes left in the game are 1,062-0 until yesterday. For real. That's what I'm saying is that game was won for the Giants. They didn't have to do anything. They could have just ran the football.
He realizes it's not there, and then Diaby's able to get home off the
crazy improbable.
There's a good look at Savasier Dennis. He's waiting for St. Brown.
First and 15 here. Baker again. Shotgun. Irving to his, or rather Rashad White to his left.
After the penalty.
Baker up top to Evans. Incomplete.
It's not there. With Rocky
not on the same page there. Second and 15.
Coverage. Baker Mayfield with 12 touchdowns and just 1 interception.
That was the most
He is a top 4 passer with regard to passing yards per game. The record of 5.
Yeah, you got to learn how to win. It's tough. The Lions had to learn that. The Lions were that team for the longest time. Just couldn't figure out how to close out games.
Baker Mayfield, the game-winning drive.
Second and 15, Baker again from the shotgun.
They got to get into victory formation.
Nope. Baker back to throw. Loads down the middle. K. Dotton's got the catch. The ball was tipped at the line, but it is a gain of 9 on the play.
And a gain of 8.
Or gain of 8.
Third and 7.
Well, we talked to defensive coordinator Kelvin Shepard. You're going to take a look at that last play. They're playing
third down and 7 here, guys.
They didn't play a lot of this last week in that loss to Kansas City.
Ball tipped
at the line. They were without a number of guys, but Shepard felt like
that was going to be a big gain too. I mean, the Lions' front's playing well, but man, there are holes on the back end for sure. The assessment of that secondary having problems.
Do their job, and he has been aggressive here in the early going.
Third and 7, Baker shotgun.
Third down and 7, quick throw.
Loads, quick throw to Rashad White, tackled.
Rashad White and Jack
Campbell
came in to make the stop, a loss of 2, and it's 4th down.
That's such a great job by Jack Campbell because Charlie had the right tackle. He's coming out to put a block. If he hesitates at all, Campbell's going to get picked up, and then Rashad White's going to have the ball in space. But he beats
when the Lions got a fumble that Tampa took
to the block, and then he's able to make the play. That's a great job by Jack Campbell at the linebacker position, playing out on a running back that
must have
pretty
missed
good
it.
catch in the football.
Crazy.
Leaf Raymond waiting.
4th and 9. Here's the punt from Tampa.
Dixon hits this one a little better.
Fair catch for the Lions at the 14-yard line.
Near the 13.
13.
And a 46-yard punt by Riley Dixon.
Already.
So Goff back to work after the turnover.
I'm just saying, get ready for Gibbs this drive. Get ready for Gibbs to get to 50 receiving. I think he gets it this drive. I hate to break it down to you, Eric me. I know he said it was lucky, but I think he gets to 50 right here. Right now. I don't want to be that guy. You know what I mean? I don't want to be that guy, but, you know. Someone's got to be. In a world gone soft, somebody's got to be hard. Moving on from that. Good times, guys. Good times. Good start for the Lions defense, man. I gotta be honest, this is a little scary for that team total over, but we wait patiently. We're in commercial timeout, guys. Lions off to a strong start here, 7-0. With the football back inside their own 20. Been really moving the football well until that fumble on the last drive. But yeah, the Bucs better get their offense working or they're going to be in trouble tonight. Detroit's going to score some points tonight. That's for dang sure. I think Detroit's going to get over 30 tonight. Just feels like it. This offense is locked in. Gibbs in the backfield to open this drive.
Talk about another hot quarterback, Sam Darnold. As good as he was last year, he's been even better this year. It's been really impressive watching him in Seattle.
He's going to hand it to Gibbs. Gibbs has got about 3.
He gets a couple over the right side. This is a rather interesting graphic, and if you are
2nd down 7. Sorry guys, they're playing some music. I had to mute them there. 2nd down 7. Gibbs with a run of 3. They're talking about these guys that were on the first teams: Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, and Danny Jones.
And Daniel Jones.
Shotgun for Jared Goff. Back to throw. Throws outside to St. Brown. He's got a first down and more across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
St. Brown. He went around Benjamin Morrison and picked up 16.
Yeah, that's what I mentioned as far as Detroit goes. They're the best in the league run after the catch, and they've got those types of players.
Bro,
that once
do
they
a
get the ball in their
pass.
Hands, they're difficult to bring to the ground.
What is a pass?
These as best
I'm
you
not
can.
sure
what
what
would
that
have
is.
been a relatively short gain.
That's what I'm talking about.
Another set of new downs because of the missed tackle.
Should have been 9. It turned into 16.
St. Brown is cooking,
He's
guys,
about
on
as
the
good
outside.
as it gets. Yards
Hand
after
off
the catch.
Gibbs.
Here's
He's
Gibbs.
outside. He's
Just
through a
hits the
hole.
ball
He gets about
flying.
4, maybe 5.
And over the left side, he picks up 4. I want to go back to what you talked
2nd
about
down,
with
6.
regard to Jared Goff, talking about the intricate blitzing scheme and coverage by Tampa Bay and Todd Bowles. He said, and we'll get to it after this play, but he said they're so complicated. I might not know the exact coverage they're in, but I can find the space that they leave when they're coming after me.
Hand off Gibbs again. He's got a big gain this time, 45 out to the 46. First down for Gibbs.
A gain of 10.
Yeah, no, and the thing about it is, Joe, is they disguise a lot. Tampa Bay does, and then with the play action stuff, there's going to be times when Goff has his back to the line of scrimmage, so he doesn't see the rotation.
Play action to Gibbs.
To know what the coverage
Goff.
is.
Goff out to his right.
He's going to run with it. He gets about 5.
First down, get a nice gain of 6.
Well,
look at him, 6.
That kind of tells you, I mean, the defense, there's a lot of
2nd down,
quarterbacks that would get out there in that kind of space, and they would come after you. And with Goff, everyone is so worried because he's so good at finding those open receivers. He's not really known as a runner. In fact, he was talking about that on our call the other day. That
2nd down, 4. Lions dominating this first quarter. On the Baker side, on the Baker side of the 50.
He had the time that he had.
On the Bucs side of the 50.
2nd down and 4, quick snap.
Quick pass to Gibbs. 40, 35, 30, 25 to the 22-yard line. What did I tell you? 50 yards receiving in the first quarter for Gibbs. Come on.
4 yards for number 0.
Come on.
Stride. Yeah, and you got Big Sam Laporta.
That is not lucky.
Leading the way once the ball gets dropped off to Gibbs.
What are we doing?
He comes out as the tight end. Ball
that
comes
was
out
easy.
Quick. And he's then leading the
charge,
trying to make a block. And this has just been surgical so far for
well,
Jared Goff.
I told you to get it this drive, too, man.
He was able to knock loose on the prior
possession. We locked in right now. We locked in. 54 receiving yards. Give me that.
Gibbs again. We haven't seen Montgomery, and this time wrapped up in the backfield.
He loses like 5 on the rush.
And Diaby combined a loss of 3.
I'm done with you. I'm just done. We're not doing that. We're not playing that game.
Yeah,
no. 50 is more than enough. You just stop it right there.
Football, which few are able to against this defense, that's the guy you got to control. And you know they want as many hands.
Gibbs
on
lost
him as
like
possible,
5 there on the carry.
He does these types of things on a weekly basis.
He is 6'4", 347.
I cashed a plus 325 in the first quarter,
can
guys.
move, and it's 2nd and 13.
Took Gibbs 50 receiving yards. That was
coming from David. Lions pick it up.
Underneath, complete
to
the 22. Brock Wright.
And it's going to be 3rd down and long with under 2 minutes to play in the opening quarter
about
here
10.
in Detroit.
Yeah, good start for Tampa Bay, or excuse me, for Detroit, the opening possession.
He's trying to call this lucky still, and he's over 50. I told you, it's the first quarter. It's not even. Oh,
they set Tampa Bay up with really good
gonna have 100
position
well, I
in
don't
the
know if he's gonna have
defense.
100. I think now they might start adjusting now.
They've done their job.
3rd and 9. Back to throw.
Goff
loads.
Is caught short of first
Khalif
down
Raymond's
yardage.
got it
It's
for about
Khalif
7.
Raymond. And it's 4th down.
4th and 2.
Nobody goes for it more on 4th down than Dan Campbell.
I think the Lions are going for this.
4th and 2.
Yeah, well, he's going to go for it here, too, so he's consistent.
0 for 2 at Kansas City on 4th down, but 91 of 162 since 2021.
You know, with analytics being such a big part of our game, I'm not so sure he even pays attention to analytics. I think he just analytics, by the way, does say
shotgun
go
for
it.
Goff.
But
4th and 2. Lions going here at the Tampa 15. I don't know.
4th down and 2. Goff. End zone, not there.
End zone incomplete. 4th down.
There's a little contact, no flag, as he was led up the field, and turning it over on downs is Dan Campbell's offense.
Yeah, Tesla hasn't gotten a lot of opportunities after the first couple of weeks. He made some highlight reel catches, one-handed, and just hit the ball up in his area. But
reminds
there was
me of
contact
coleslaw
on the route. Little
He's got some
grab that
coleslaw
he gets
there.
away with. Didn't seem like it restricted him too much, Russell, but that might have been just enough that caused the overthrow.
I agree, Troy. It's going to be a judgment call as to whether it restricted him enough to significantly affect his ability to catch the ball. It's not clear and obvious. I'm fine with no foul on that call.
So getting the ball back. They've gotten the ball on the takeaway, and now on downs. And it's still a 7-point game. Under a minute to go. And starting
Tampa Bay with the ball at their own 15-yard line.
65,000 people come to life here at Ford Field.
Handoff White.
To
He's going to
Rashad
get
White.
about
He
a
gets
yard.
1, and that's it.
2nd down 9.
Well,
they don't have to run
line of
another
scrimmage,
play.
Anticipating run when
They
Tampa
probably
comes in
won't.
with big people, but it'd be hard to run the football. Tampa Bay, as I mentioned, coming in, they have struggled this year, as good as they were last year running the ball. That hasn't been really even close to what it was last season, and that's even made it more impressive what
I think
Baker
we're on to the
Mayfield's been
4th
able to
quarter,
do.
guys.
That's going to be it for quarter number 1. That was Roy Lopez.
Or 2nd
making
quarter,
that
sorry. I
last
said
stop.
4th quarter? What am I doing?
2nd and 9 when we start the second. After a quarter is in the
Dun, 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 dun. We go to timeout, guys. We're going to the 2nd quarter. It's 7-0 Lions. They stall in the red zone, go for it on 4th down and miss it. That's just what the Lions do, but part of me on 4th and 2 there, that's one of the few times where I'm like, I actually would like to see them kick a field goal there in that particular spot. But whatever. It is what it is. It be what it be, fam. By the way, shout out calling our shot, guys. He is, I believe, 1 leg away from cashing his $10,000 ladder, which is wild. 10 to 10,000. He is also running on the live stream right now, just so you guys are aware. Yeah. I think he just has to hit Jameson Williams for 15 receiving yards, and he hits his $10,000 ladder. So we all hope he gets that. That'd be pretty cool. Interesting. Okay. Very interesting. You actually don't. He puts it out for free. You don't have to. I mean, you can. You can sign up for my dub club. I want a dub club. Just playing. We're on a timeout, guys. Have to donate to his charity. Pays out to a shell company. That don't make no sense. What are you talking about? I actually tailed a lot of that ladder. I cashed out at like, I think 1,500. I wish I kept going. For me, it was a lot of money that was like, dang, I could kind of use this check right now, so I'm gonna take that money. But kudos. I mean, that's well done. Surgical. It's obviously got a formula there that's working, so that's pretty cool. That's good stuff. I'm on to that, man. Made a lot of people money though. Come on now. Let's be real. Let's keep it real here. Let's be real. Baker, second down 9.
And Tampa Bay's got to feel good that they weathered that.
To open the second quarter.
Second down and 9.
Play action.
Field keeps. Play action. Airs it out.
Down the field
the
for
play.
Evans has got it.
Catch. And there are 2 separate flags on this play.
Is that a catch?
One on each side of the field, and both are in the secondary. What a catch.
That was an unbelievable catch, and he gave him a chance, and that's what they need to do against this depleted secondary.
That was Mike Evans.
28-yard completion. If it stands, look at this grab.
That's a catch. Wow.
And you see the grab there by Rocky Yassin.
Yeah, I think you had a defensive pass interference, though, but he is bobbling
there
the ball.
There are 2 fouls on the play, both by the same team. Holding, defense, number 21. That penalty will be declined. Pass interference, defense, number 23. That ball we place at spot of the foul, automatic. First down.
So they take the penalty. They are going to say that pass, they overturned the call on completion. They're calling that pass incomplete.
Oh, it's incomplete.
And you could see Evans come down out of bounds, but it turns into the same play in essence, as it's a long pass interference call.
That's right. The fact they accepted the call means that this was not ruled a catch. But Rocky Yassin, he's in good position. You see as Evans trying to make a play on the ball. Still a little loose before he hits the boundary, but he gets called for the penalty, and there's probably going to be a few more of those tonight, as aggressive as we're seeing these cornerbacks play against these receivers.
Baker Mayfield dealing with
Baker,
the
handoff to Rashad White. He gets like 2 yards.
Back and gets 2, and we check in with Laura Rutledge.
Yeah, Joe, this onslaught of crowd
second
noise
down
is
and 8.
proving to be a challenge for Baker Mayfield in this offense. Trying to talk to his guys on the sideline, specifically the O-line, telling them he's trying to be as loud as possible, but also going over some of the nonverbal cues they can pay attention to. We may see a little bit more silent cadence.
Second down and 8. I need the Bucs to really get a touchdown.
Let's take a look at Baker, see if he's using the silent count. I can't imagine that he is. I couldn't imagine that he's not.
Shotgun for Mayfield. Evans is not on the field. He's chilling.
Mayfield had to pull it down.
Underneath the Rashad White.
He got a block, and then
he's out to the 47 when they gain him about
That's
5.
Good tough running there by Rashad White. To Laura's point, you see Baker as he puts his hands over the
3rd and 3 coming up. It is pretty wild. Lions D is playing pretty good tonight. I gotta say,
a clear line of communication.
Lions defense doing a fine job tonight so far. Very surprising.
It's a little staticky, and boy, that is.
Always expect the opposite to happen. I feel like.
As a quarterback, when you're having a hard time hearing.
Shotgun for Baker.
In from offensive coordinator Josh Lazard.
Evans is on the field now.
Play clock at 2. 3rd down and 3. Mayfield has it batted back toward him. And it was knocked by Aleem McNeil. As Troy mentioned, they get him back. Tore his ACL last December 15th. A big force in the middle. And he was there to get his hand on that.
Yeah, he's already had an impact in this game, and that's
Crazy.
what they were hoping that he would be able to provide. He's been practicing. They're hoping that they can get 20, 25 snaps out of him, but that's a difference for this defense. And Sterling Shepard, he had a chance. He was coming through that double team, and there was
is Egbuka playing too? Egbuka's in there too.
The fact that Aleem McNeil is suited up with the Detroit Lions having a bye week next week tells
Hunt
you
for
how
the Bucs.
important this game is for both these
Fair
teams.
catch, signal for, and made it the 14-yard line.
She is called by Khalif Raymond. This is a game both teams figure might determine home field advantage come January.
Wow. Just turning into a defensive game. This isn't great, guys. I'm not going to lie. Some of this stuff is fun. Oh, goodness. Well, come on. You tell me at the beginning of the game you didn't think this would be a track meet. Please. Don't start with me. Don't act like you didn't think this would be a track meet. Everybody and their mother thought this would be a track meet, which is probably why it won't be a track meet. It's because everybody thought it would be a track meet. You should learn these things after a while. If everyone goes one way, you got to go the other way, because that's just the way life works. Sitting there getting on me for saying this is going to be a track meet. 100% should be a track meet. You know it. I know it. Everybody knows it. It's just not right now. It's not too late, though, guys. It's still early. Let's be honest. You really think Detroit's defense is going to shut them out all night? I just don't see that happening. I still don't. I think eventually this defense is going to break. And when it starts to break, it's going to leak. And then the dam is just going to break. And it's going to be Heinz didn't get the memo. They didn't. They weren't supposed to show up tonight. They're doing a phenomenal job, though. Oh, by the way, guys, side note, we have a couple videos dropping here soon. We got 2 NBA videos dropping here soon. I'm just saying. We got Rockets Thunder video will drop at 8 o'clock Eastern time, and Lakers Warriors will drop at 9 o'clock Eastern time. I'm just saying. You're going to see that stuff pop up. They're scheduled. It's the way it is.
On from NFC Defensive Player of the Week to standing on the sideline. Now, he has been bothered by a bad hip, but he's been standing there. And Benjamin Morrison, who
first down for the Lions at their own 14.
Hamstring is on the field playing. From the
play action. Check it down. Montgomery, 20, 25. Montgomery's out to the 30.
First time we've seen big number 5.
How about running backs, guys? Running back receiving yards versus Tampa Bay.
Big Vita Vea up inside.
It's almost like there's something wrong to something here.
Good job of setting up this screenplay to the outside with Montgomery, and
Tampa really doesn't defend running backs. I don't know what they're doing.
Running, so that's a nice luxury that Detroit has. The 1-2 punch of Gibbs and Montgomery.
We're going to target that matchup next week, too. I guarantee it.
Only pair of running backs, both over 300 yards rushing through week 6.
Handoff.
Here he is getting
Montgomery's going to lose about 3.
Down in the backfield, and a loss on the play of 2, and there's Vita Vea yet again.
You know, you mentioned that tandem of Gibbs and Montgomery, and I know Johnny Morton, the offensive coordinator, a lot of people don't think David Montgomery's getting the ball enough, so everybody always wants to ask about what you're not doing well, and instead of all the things you are doing well, and he said, hey, we're trying everything we can, but there's one football, and when you start looking at these players that he has to work with, somebody's going to come up a little short from time to time.
Movement on the right side of the offensive line.
Full start.
That's some language.
Offense number 58. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
That's the great Penei Sewell, one of the best players in the league.
5-yard penalty there, guys. Second and 17 now for the Lions.
The last 2 years and a 3-time Pro Bowl right tackle.
Well, I'll say when you look at this roster and how it was built, and the job that Brad Holmes and all the people that I couldn't name that factor
all
into that,
the
people. What a job they have done, and it shows itself in games like this.
Shotgun here for Goff.
That they've been able to overcome.
Back to throw. Underneath, St. Brown is just a beast. He's out to the 35.
And a more manageable third down, and Amon-Ra St. Brown is good.
This Tampa defense is getting gashed.
Pretty much runs through Amon-Ra St. Brown, and after last week, regardless of any week, they're going to try to get him the football. But I do know, we talked about it, Joe, that He was certainly motivated this week. I don't think he had a drop all last year. It was a big one last week, not an easy catch to make, but one that he expects, and they have certainly gotten into him here in the early going of this one.
They're down in 5. Time runs out.
Goff is sacked back at the 20-yard line.
Dennis was back there for Tampa Bay, and Servassier will be credited with the sack, and that's his first of the year.
The other third down,
Goff
they've
lost quite a
shown
bit
blitz,
there.
but then they've backed out and they've rushed 4. This time they bring 6.
Sack back at the
So
21.
Todd Bowles wants to
I don't
mix
know where
it
they're
up,
going to
vary
mark
the
it here.
looks,
Let's see.
and not let Jared
He's
Goff
had
get
the
a beat on
20,
what he's
probably the
doing
22.
defensively. And already he has done that, and with this 6-man rush, they're able to get to Goff.
A loss of 12 on that sack. So the punt upcoming from Jack Fox.
Jack Fox on the punt.
Cameron Johnson waiting for it. Beautiful punt. Turns over, and Johnson
fielded at the 25, 30, 35, out to the 36-yard
across the
line.
35.
Reset that.
52-yard punt, 10-yard return.
Tampa will have the ball after the break here. Minus Joe Buck. Nothing like Landon Dickerson coming down as Joe Buck. I know, I heard that in week 1 when the Cowboys were playing the Eagles. Yeah, I remember that. That was pretty funny. Yeah. Some of these announcers, man, I feel like sometimes they do it on purpose. I really do. Like, there's no way. Like, some of the things that they say, I'm like, there's just no way. They meant to do what they're doing. They know what they're doing. I don't think they're that oblivious. Tampa will have the ball, guys. First to 10. Good field position at the 36-yard line. I'll be honest. We need Mike Evans to start cooking, though. Coming down your throat. Oh, my goodness. I thought he was coming, but then he pulled out. I like that one. What was it? There's the Crabtree one. He's like, you know, it really likes the way he likes to suck in these. I'm just like, dude, come on, man. You don't gotta say that. Then he pulled out. Oh, man. We're in timeout, guys. So far, a defensive game. What's going on here? We thought we'd see some points. We are not seeing it right now. Very interesting. I wonder how the Bucs adjust here. You know? They got their weapons back. You just feel like something's coming here.
Bowles and his blitzing just got Goff on a 12-yard sack, and the Buccaneers
36-yard line for the Bucs. They go play action. Baker loads.
And
fires incomplete.
Everybody is Tez Johnson and Mike Evans are in the same spot and collide going toward the sideline.
Yeah, there's not a route combination where two receivers are right next to each other, and I don't know exactly who's at fault, but it might be Tez Johnson who he comes over, and then there's no chance. Now that was one of the few snaps we've seen of Detroit playing zone coverage. So, you know, Baker.
Second down, 10. Pass was incomplete on that first down.
The things that have given Detroit issues the last couple of weeks. You see,
I don't know what Tampa's doing offensively. I think Vegas made the call because this
blitz coming. Pass is caught by Ibuka.
Ibuka makes the catch for a gain of 4. That'll be third down.
We keep talking about this ravaged secondary for the Lions.
The secondary is playing
as
good.
As any position group. You see the names on the bottom and who the guys on top have replaced. You're talking about as good a safety combination as there is in the league in Joseph and Branch. There's no Terrion Arnold. There's no DJ Reed, and Avonte Maddox, their slot corner, is out as well.
That's why this defense already, you look at tonight, Tampa Bay 0 for 3 on third down.
3rd and 6.
Kevin Shepard and his unit have done a good job.
3rd down and 6. Mayfield is able to complete, and we'll see where they put it down. Making the grab
first down.
Is Otten right at the
They
marker.
give the Bucs the first down. Cade Otten on the catch.
Down.
Reset the down.
I'm not going to put this in the category of generous, but it was pretty close.
Yeah, I agree. I thought he was short. Here's a look at Aiden Hutchinson and the attention that he draws. They got 3 guys over there kind of helping with him. Rashad White, they got the tackle, and
they didn't call pass interference for
well
both on that guys.
and the last time these two teams played last year before Hutchinson went down, he had 4.5 sacks, and all of them were over that right offensive
Baker
side.
shotgun, first down from the 46.
First down for Tampa Bay.
Back to throw, loads.
Johnson
down the sideline, there's no one there.
As Baker Mayfield.
This is crazy.
Mayfield with a throw downfield, and Tez
I don't know what the Bucs are doing.
And it's 2nd and 10.
That's crazy.
So Tez Johnson last week coming off that big game and the big catch that he had for the touchdown, a heck of a catch that he made. This guy can really run, and they've had to rely on him.
I don't know what's going on here, guys. The Bucs don't look like the Bucs.
Tez Johnson thought they
I don't know what to say, guys.
Sterling Shepard said no, they're doing that for Baker Mayfield.
That's Baker, Tez.
It's 2nd and 10. A handoff to Sean Tucker.
Handoff to Sean Tucker. He's to midfield. It'll be 3rd and 6.
Coming up,
Gains 4.
And Aiden Hutchinson, you were talking about it. What he did last year, and right now he's on a heater, as we say in the business. He's forced a fumble
in the
4 straight games and had a sack as well. He's had at least 1 in 5 straight.
Yeah, he's an absolute beast. He leads the NFL in quarterback pressures. He's got about 4 different pass moves, and you know when you
sack in each of the last 5 games.
When you've got Tristan
They've
Wirfs
been
on
demoted
the
to the
side,
Cucks.
then he's going to line up on the right side, and you better give him some help. And here he is right here. He's worth keeping an eye on.
Shotgun Mayfield.
The backup right tackle trying to figure him out.
Loads.
Mayfield. Evans shoved out of bounds, incomplete. Rock Yassin. And the punt team comes on for Tampa Bay.
Yeah, taking a look here and seeing, yeah. You know, Rock Yassin, he was playing.
Wow.
He was playing off coverage. You see that he gets a hold of it, but just the left foot comes down.
I mean, I'm disgusted a little bit because a lot of these are going to Evans, and we can't get one catch.
In that loss to Kansas City, I
don't know what's going on here, guys. This is wild. This is wild to watch.
But it wasn't because guys were running wide open when he was in their vicinity.
End over end punt. Fair catch.
Fair catch for the Lions at the 12.
And a 37-yard punt. Defense is holding its own, even with the backups in the secondary.
This is a very slow-moving game. I mean, I don't mind it in some senses, but man, guys, this is... I want to see some scoring. I need Tampa Bay... I want the Lions to score, but I need Tampa Bay to start changing something here, because my goodness, their offense looks like dog poo. They literally could do nothing right now. I don't get it. They're struggling to get 6 yards. Doesn't make any sense. They're about to make me look real silly tonight. They're not going to score a dang point tonight. They don't look like they want to score. We're on a timeout, guys. 7-0 Lions still. There. Wow. Cool beans, really. What are we doing? What are we doing here? Still in timeout, guys. 7-0 Detroit. They have the football as well. Did I switch the... I did. We're on it today, guys. We are on our scoreboard duties. All the duties. I do need Tampa to score, guys. I hate to say it, but I'm a diehard Lions fan, but man, you know what? Whatever happens, happens. I'm going to be happy regardless. I can't be mad either way. But I need someone to score. How about the Lions get an 85-yard touchdown? That'd work too. I'm going to be perfectly fine with that. All right, here we go. We're back from break, guys. Why does it say 7:35?
Starting at their own 13.
False start on the Lions.
False start. Offense number 68. 5-yard penalty. First down.
They're going to get the 10-year vet Taylor Decker, and we will go down to Laura.
Well, Jamel Dean just actually went back out on the field, you guys, but he had been on the sideline as we documented. No medical attention was given to him. No one really talked to him. He was acting completely normal, and we'll see how he performs out there on the field. But they do really like Morrison, the rookie, so could be something to do with getting him more opportunity too.
Yeah, and as we mentioned, Laura, he's been dealing with a bad hip, but looks to be okay out there.
Goff's going to hand it to Gibbs. He spins out of 2. He's outside 10. He's out to near the 15. That was quite an impressive 6-yard run.
Flag flies at the end of the play.
Another penalty marker.
And it's a call coming up against Detroit.
Looks like a hold on the Lions.
If you couldn't guess by looking at Dan Campbell.
Yeah.
Well, there's a grab of the face
block
mask.
in the back. Offense number 11. That penalty is half the distance to the goal from the previous spot. First down.
Yeah, they get Khalif Raymond with the block in the back. I didn't see much there on the face mask as far as a pull or a tug or anything like that, but boy, initially it looked like they had him bottled up, and he wasn't going anywhere.
We're dropping NBA videos, so we got
Winfield
one
ends
at
up making a
8,
heck of a play.
Rockets Thunder, and then another one will drop at 9 o'clock as well for the other game.
And Winfield left the game after that last play.
And now this crowd is reacting because they show that replay of Winfield, who's on the bench, maybe a contact lens issue. But this crowd is upset that they just saw the hand of Winfield go up to the face mask of Gibbs.
17, we'll call it.
But the call was for a block in the back against Khalif Raymond.
Lions are backed up to the 6-yard line.
The enforcement is after this is the goal.
And that moves the ball back to the 6.
Yeah, Joe and Troy, that's not a foul for a face mask because he had an open hand on the helmet, never grabbed a helmet opening or restriction. Good no call there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and so they move the ball back to the 6,
clock is
where
running,
it's first and 17.
First and 17. Gibbs in the backfield. Looks like he's going to get the carry. He does.
Gibbs again.
He's out to the 8. And the gain of 2.
And it's Zion McCollum coming down to make the tackle after a gain of 3. And Winfield has whatever he needed fixed on the sideline.
No, they call it 2nd and 14.
And back into the ball game, 2nd and 14.
Well, this rushing offense, as we talked about, they've not run the ball. In fact, under Dan Campbell, as we got another Tampa Bay defender, Levante David, he's on the ground.
So they'll check on the 14-year veteran Levante David. We'll take a break.
We go to timeout, guys. Injury on the field. 6:47 left before halftime. 2nd down, 14. I know. Jamison Williams, I think, right, for 15 yards, if I recall. Hopefully they get it right here. J-Mo. It's weird. Sometimes the Lions don't use J-Mo, though. It's really weird. Like, they haven't even targeted him yet, which would concern me a little bit. Definitely annoying. J-Mo's extremely talented, too, so I don't understand it, really, to be honest with you. Well, Jamison Williams, 15+ receiving yards, Eric Me. So literally just one catch and he should have it. He's he's more of a deep guy anyway. So if he gets a catch, he should get it. This is where you wonder about Vegas sometimes, and just sometimes if there is something real to that, I don't know. Nah, I mean, I wouldn't think that there is, but I don't know. Sometimes I wonder. There's been a number of games I've watched lately where I thought Vegas had their hands on it for sure. So sometimes you wonder, but. Levante David, 14 seasons? Holy cow.
14 for the Lions.
Lions backed up, 2nd and 14.
Since the Lions' opening drive touchdown, the two teams have combined for 5 punts, a turnover, and a stop on downs. With the Lions
back to throw, Goff
in the red zone.
Loads underneath Khalif Raymond out to the 17. Third down coming up.
Jacob Parrish, the rookie. Third-round pick from K-State.
Really, third and
after a gain of 8.
Yeah, no,
6.
After Detroit had 160 yards of offense there in that first quarter. They haven't really done much offensively, nor has Tampa Bay. Both defenses have done a good job.
David back in on 3rd down and 6. Lions 0 for 3
Drop the throw. They
down.
bring the blitz. They don't get there.
It's incomplete, but a flag on the play. Raymond was the target. The pass bounced, and the flag in the secondary.
This is going on Tampa.
Illegal contact, defense number 35. 5-yard penalty from the previous
automatic
spot.
first down.
Automatic first down.
That's Jamel Dean, who we have been watching, guilty of illegal contact, and that's first down.
Yeah, let's take a look at it. Yeah, he's trying to hold his ground, and St. Brown kind of runs right through him. I didn't see really what more Jamel Dean could have done with that.
Yeah, Troy, they're going to call that every time because Dean moved into his path and slid over into his path. That's a foul.
Glad I'm not a DB.
He's gone, Steve. Gibbs! He's gone! 40, 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Jahmyr Gibbs. That's what I'm talking about, guys. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I wanted to see. That's great. Love it. 13-0 Lions. Touchdown Lions. 78-yard touchdown from Jahmyr Gibbs. Wow. How about it? Wow.
After the penalty on Jamel Dean, 78 yards for Jahmyr Gibbs.
No.
And for the
I
Lions,
stand by my play. I cashed in the first quarter.
Reminded the world how fast he is.
You have to wait till the second quarter. Get at me, bro. Extra points up and good.
Who among us does not?
Don't try me.
14-0.
I know you do.
Oh my.
I was already done. I'm sitting here counting my money while you were still waiting for yours. I'm just playing. They're both good bets. I thought the running defense was good. I don't know. Let's go to the big board. I'll tell you if the running defense is good. I go off the statistical. What are we doing? Has it been statistically good or no? Let's take a look. Let's go to the big board. We're about to find out. Tampa, Detroit. Yeah, Tampa Bay is third best versus running backs in rushing yards allowed. Don't tell me the running defense ain't good. I mean, he got there, but I'm just saying. Let's keep it a stat. Let's keep it a buck. Third best for Tampa Bay versus the run this season. Now, he got there. I'm not saying that he wasn't going to get 30. 30 is a very manageable number. I'm just like, you go to the receiving yards. Tampa ranks 31st versus running backs in receiving yards allowed. There's a big difference there, I think. I don't know. Just... No, I got it here as third on props.cash. I got third right here. I mean, Gibbs is always good for 30 yards rushing, though, anyway. That's, you know, that's cakewalk.
And this ball will come out to the 35.
That's good.
So here comes Big.
I need some points here, guys. I do need Tampa to get a tutty to Mike Evans. Let's just throw a 65-yarder to Evans. Call it a day. I'd be okay with that. I would. I just can't believe Evans is on the sideline.
They fully believe that this is not insurmountable, but they've got to start trying to get the ball down the field and test.
I do have first half insurance
defensive backs as best
on
they
Evans,
can.
though. So if he somehow
Tampa
doesn't
Bay
come back
averaging
now.
under 2.5 yards per
Hand off
play.
Rashad White.
Rashad White. He just throws down a tackler.
He's out to the 40 with a gain of 5.
Allen. He got him again. That's who he banged into on the first carry of the night. This time he just shoves him to the ground in a gain of 6.
Well, we saw the first play of the game when Howlett took a helmet right to the chest. And Rashad goes, get out of here.
Eric.Cash. Beaver gave up a double on
sick pitch. I mean, Kelvin Shepard
That's not good.
has really got them playing. And Aaron Glenn did as well when he was a defensive coordinator. This is a tough, physical, aggressive defense. Kelvin Shepard came in.
Not ideal.
We're not going to lose our
second down 5. Baker
against Kansas City.
Shot White in the backfield. They go play action here.
Second down and 5.
Baker lows. He's going to Evans.
And a diving
Evans.
grab. It's incomplete. And Evans is on the turf.
He's been dealing with that hamstring, and you had to open it up in order to try to run this ball down. You see the look on Baker Mayfield. He's anticipating what it might be. But Evans has yet to get off the turf.
Working against Rocky Yassin. And Mike Evans, who's back tonight, he has missed 3 games with a left hamstring pull, is down on the ground. And Baker Mayfield has to be wondering if he has lost his 12-year vet 6'5" receiver for another extended amount of time. He made the grab, and then the ball comes out at the end.
Just at the end, and the reason it came out was due to whatever the injury is, it appears. Because he has it, but whatever he injured, you see immediately he just rolls over.
Yeah, in that situation, he starts losing control right when he hits the ground, and then he never regains control and eventually pops out. That is an incomplete pass.
I think he's done.
So it is.
That's what I was saying.
What appears to be injury with
this
no
bet
catch.
is going to be voided for us, guys.
It would have been
from where I took it. And
sensational
I
by
did
Evans.
say this in the
Exactly
in
what
the
Tampa
video.
Bay needed, down 14.
Take this on Fanatics, and this is exactly why.
Just having a tough time. Just
first half injury insurance. Here it is. If he doesn't return, we'll get our money back.
Well, this offense,
just so you guys are aware of that,
injury-riddled secondary has had a tough time
if they
clicking
give us our money back.
Gear tonight as they get
That's
Evans
exactly
back.
why I said take this one on
Bucca
Fanatics.
left
He
their
is
last game,
standing.
that win over the 49ers with a hamstring strain. He was good to go.
I am. Because Fanatics is good, man.
And who knows what the injury is with regard to Evans. Could be anything.
Yeah, it could be. It really could be anything. The way he's walking off the field.
I'll be
and,
back
and
after
now,
halftime. All right, Game King.
You know, the one thing about it is because of the fact that Evans has missed
the
previous 3 games.
Yeah, like
these young players that have really produced for Baker over the last couple of weeks. We mentioned Tez Johnson and Cam Johnson.
How did an apparel company become a sports book? They're
tonight.
a dang good one, though. They're the only book that offers that insurance, which is amazing.
They were kind of rolling a little bit. Though they lose that big weapon, Mike Evans, as Mayfield backpedals, can't find anywhere to go except down.
The 34.
Sacked on the play.
This game is dumb.
As Derek Barnes got there. It's 4th down.
This game is dumb. It really is. It makes no sense.
Well, they're doubling a Bucca.
I mean, I like it and I don't at
and
the
then
same
they
time.
double in the middle on Cam Johnson. Right here. Everywhere else, it's one-on-one and just.
I feel like the books made the call today. I don't know. This is
for
weird.
Baker to go. He's trying to
There's
make
no reason why this doesn't make any sense
this year, but the pocket collapses on him. That's a great job.
Yeah, FanDuel sucks. They do. I don't even like FanDuel anymore.
By Dixon, more of a line drive. Raymond will call a fair catch.
Max is definitely better. Yes.
He's been picked up as a free agent from the 49ers this year. He's on his 5th team in the last 5 years. A former 2nd-round pick by the Colts in 2019. He's been with Indy. He's been with Las Vegas.
I don't even
He's
really
been
use
with
FanDuel
Baltimore,
like
the
that
49ers.
anymore.
And now Rock Yassin is the outside corner for the Detroit Lions. And to say he's holding his own would be doing him a disservice.
I agree. And last week, I mean, it hasn't been perfect, but
Rock
he hasn't given up,
Yassin.
really anything. He's
You
been
have a
scrappy.
referral
He's got
code.
a lot of playing time in this league. 40 career starts coming into tonight. A lot of those, most of those, were his first 3 years in the league. But I've always liked him.
I think so. I mean, it must. Somewhere on the account. Yeah, I'll send it to you on Discord if I can.
They've had to rely on here in recent weeks.
You should 100% get Fanatics
with the football from the 14. Goff steps up.
It used to be points back, correct.
And
underneath to Montgomery again is 3 there.
With Lisa.
Yeah, guys, Kelvin Shepard, the defensive coordinator for the Lions, he said his message to the secondary this week was this is your opportunity. This could be your one shot, not just to show the Lions, but all 32 teams that you belong in this league. And Dan Campbell said he just wanted them to play confident tonight, to play their game, not worry about anything else other than just going out and competing.
You should. You really should.
Scouting.
They're the best one for baseball, in my opinion. Them and DraftKings.
Goff fires flag on the play.
Pass was caught by Jamison Williams.
Jamison Williams as 2 flags fly on that 2nd down throw. One on the near side and one on the far side.
Yeah, I think one of them, it was right in front of us, Joe, is going to be called on Jamel Dean. We'll wait and get the call, but.
See if the offset.
Pass interference, offense number 1. That penalty is half the distance to the goal.
Oh, they call it on Jamison Williams for pass interference. Wow.
The other flag, there is no foul.
So they're going to pick up the flag on the foul on the near side of the field on what we think was a call against Jamel Dean. And here's the
Jamison Williams
push
got
off
about a
here
15-yard
by
catch, too.
Jamison Williams.
Yeah, I'm interested in hearing what Russell. I from that angle, I couldn't tell. Here's the one on Jamel Dean that I thought they were going to call. It's right in front of us. I mean, you got St. Brown trying to get off the line of scrimmage, and he's not able to.
Yeah, Troy, I'm with you.
2nd and 15.
Defensive holding because the ball had already been out. It didn't look a lot for offensive pass interference.
So the
Lions
100%
get
the call against
That's
Dean.
what I do.
They do get one on an iffy offensive pass interference on
Pass down sideline for St. Brown, incomplete.
And now this one for
Throw
St.
down
Brown
in
is
15.
out of bounds. And just
Yeah,
like
I actually use
that,
Odds
instead of
Jam
a
for
first
that,
down with
for
good field
odd
position, it's
shopping.
3rd down
And I got a
and
bunch of
there's some
different
life
books
here
that I
for
use.
Tampa Bay.
Yeah, there is some.
But my 2 primary ones are DraftKings and
they're
Fanatics. You guys probably noticed that. I use most
against
for odds
this
from there.
offense, but
Because most times
right
they,
here down
for whatever
2
reason,
scores,
they tend
they've
to
got
offer
them
me the
backed up.
best
This
odds
is an
on the stuff I'm
opportunity
looking
with
at.
3 minutes to play
Usually.
in this half. If they can come up with a stop here on 3rd and long, They get the ball right back to Baker Mayfield with an opportunity to come in with some points before the end of the half, and then they get the ball to start the second half.
Sam Laporta, their top
third
tight
and
end,
15. Goff to throw. Drops it off. It's incomplete. It was tipped. Man, that was dangerous. Fourth down coming up.
And he was coming down off the edge. It brings up fourth down, and this crowd is
Action Network,
a little frustrated with the officiating in this game.
Yeah, I think they're a little restless, but you got Elijah Roberts, who is able to get his hands up and knock it down. They're trying to run the screen on 3rd and long, not take any chances, get the ball out, see if maybe you can't run after the catch and pick it up. So this is going to set Tampa Bay up pretty well.
The fans don't like these refs right now.
Fox hits a beauty.
Lions punt. Fox hits it all the way back to the
back inside the 30. He had a little room to run.
It's out across the 35 to the 37.
It's a 66-yard punt by Jack Fox. And we need to get an update on Mike Evans. Let's send it down to Laura.
Yeah, Joe, we're still waiting on official word. They've been looking at his right shoulder. We'll let you know when we get more, but he is in excruciating pain. This
Mike
is a
Evans
really
is
tough
definitely
player.
done,
He's been through so many injuries, and he's been in so much pain on the sideline. They're finally just carting him off because he was having such trouble even getting off the field. Everyone checking on him, and guys, he was telling me right before the game just how excited he was to be back tonight.
Yeah, and can't make it through the first half. A man who just owns the record book as far as receiving for the Tampa Bay Bucks. Under 3 to go. First half, 3 timeouts.
Bigger to throw underneath the plate. Across the 40, fumble. I think the Lions might have that, the 41.
And Hutchinson, it looks like, got on top.
The ruling on the field is a catch. Subsequent fumble to the defense, first down.
Catch fumble there. There you go, guys. Lions have the football back, up 14 to nothing.
And now each side has a fumble.
That's crazy.
1, 2, and punched out by Robertson.
Yeah, they're good at it. And you see, that's exactly Meek Robertson. He sees that Shepard's caught the ball. As he's coming in to make the tackle, he's punching at it. You see it all around the league. But Meek Robertson, you watch him, he does it constantly. And he's successful on this one. Now, Kelvin Shepard, they brought 6. So as soon as they get the ball, Tampa Bay, Kelvin Shepard gets aggressive. They blitz 6 guys. Amik Robertson locked up one-on-one, and he does a great job punching the football out.
And Amik is on that list with Rocky Yassin. Amik has been with the Raiders, picked up last year from Las Vegas. He's played a lot of slot, now playing outside corner, and another player who is exceeding expectations.
He really has, and like I said, when you watch him, if he's got a ball carrier in his sights, he is going at the football. And boy, set this offense up perfectly.
Yeah, handoff here. This is Montgomery. He's to the 36-yard line.
The tackle
Lions do not have to run another play here.
Let's go to Laura.
The official word from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers is that Mike Evans is out with a concussion and a shoulder injury.
So it's both. You could see how woozy he was going back to the sideline and the shoulder. So he's out. Second down and 4. Tampa Bay gets the ball to start the second half. What will the score be? As Yaya Diaby gets through and helps bring down
Lions run another play and they get nothing on the run. That's weird.
And we will be
they didn't have to
at the
run
2-minute
play
warning.
In, but they did.
And it'll be third down.
2-minute warning, guys. Third down and 5. So I gotta check what I did here. First half bet protection. I'm reading it right now. I'm going in my account. I had Evans in my touchdown parlay, so that'll void. Interesting, fam. Very interesting. Just seeing what we got here. Yep. Yeah, Bucks are not doing it tonight, guys. Aren't you going to just whip the ball off a dude's head trying to make a double play? Was he successful? Or was rolled out because he jumped? Gosh, Jahmyr Gibbs is free, though. Well. So I'm going to see what we got here. Still on a timeout, guys. Craziness.
Out in Seattle.
Well, it has. I would expect Bowles to come after him. He's showing that he's going to come up with some blitz, but trying to create a negative play. Right now, the Detroit Lions, they're in field goal range, and Campbell may be thinking 4-down territory.
On third
Goff
down.
loads down
Pass
the middle. It's
and
incomplete.
For Williams.
Looking for Jamison Williams. 4th and 5.
And right on cue, here comes Jake Bates, who's got.
Tevin, do you play DFS at all? I did somewhat with Prize Picks.
But he is hit from.
I just tried loading up my Prize Picks app the other day, and
for
whatever reason it wasn't working where I'm at. So I don't know if it's something with New York now with Prize Picks. I'm not sure. It used to work. I don't know what the deal is with it right now. But generally, no. Field goal attempt is no good for the Lions. It's wide to the left.
Well, that might be the break that Tampa Bay needed. They're going to get good field position. Still plenty of time on the clock.
Can I hit the field goal mess button? Where was that button?
In, waiting for a spark offensively. Nothing wrong with the snap, the hold, the kick was just yanked. And Bates is now 1 for 4 this season from 50 plus.
Bates missed that wide left, guys. Turnover, Bucks will have the football.
This is going to be a half where the Lions will be thinking about what could have been. It could be a blowout. Instead, it's 14-0. Mayfield's got 3 timeouts. 1:52 down by just 2 scores.
Yeah, this is an
Mayfield's got 25 passing yards, guys. Secondary has been masterclass. Mayfield to throw. Low.
Mayfield comes
underneath Cade Otten. Almost picked off.
That might be Maulet's ball.
I think the Bucks have. That's a game of 3.
Wrestling match at the bottom, they're going to give the catch to Otten.
Yeah.
As they both came down with it.
Yeah, you look at it, it looked like I thought he might have been able to rip it out, but Otten's able to hang on to it as well, and the tie goes to the offense.
That's crazy.
They don't look at it. Would have to be a booth review.
Field to throw. We're going to get another.
Here comes John Hussey. Are they going to look at that? Throw was high.
Well, even Cade Otten, you see it's on his shoulder pad, and Maulet was right
there.
For him to hang on to that with one hand. I mean, that's a great job by Cade Otten, because it sure looks like Maulet has the ball.
And then after this is when Otten kind of rips it away, but his right arm is in there. And this is interesting, Russell, because the call was a catch by Cade Otten.
That's exactly right.
Bucks are going to get this done.
What they would have to do to reverse this is they would have to prove that Cade Otten did not have control of that ball, and that the defender is the first player who had control of that ball when they went to the ground. And I don't think there's clear and obvious visual evidence of that.
That's pretty amazing. This is an amazing job by Cade Otten. I mean, he has no control of the ball right here, and yet he does. And that he's able to fight it away. Remember this play as we see what happens on this drive.
This crowd is ready to erupt one way or the other. They're either going to cheer. They've seen this on the video board about 5 times, or they are going to let these officials have it.
After review, the defender did intercept the pass.
Wow.
It will be Detroit's ball, first down.
What a play by Arthur Marlette.
Yeah, it really was. And I didn't think they would overturn it, but it did seem like Mollett had the ball. I mean,
interesting.
It's been a wild chain of events here over the last few minutes.
And for the Buccaneers, that is turnovers on consecutive plays. And Kelvin Shepard's defense, man, did this organization make the right call with Kelvin Shepard, their former linebackers coach, taking over for Aaron Glenn? I think it is a resounding yes.
K-Dot caught the ball on a 5-yard out. It won't look like it. He was reaching to catch it with one hand. The Lions guy caught it at the same time. And they determined that the Lions guy actually got
really had
it. But it didn't really look that way. But
when he was a player.
Lions run the ball here with Gibbs. He gets no gain here at the 47-yard line. Just second down 10.
Well, now you're asking this Tampa Bay defense once again to try to hold up, and if they can't keep it a 2-score game going in at half.
Sorry, I zoned out a little there. They called second down 9 here.
Both sides with all 3 timeouts. Detroit letting the clock run under.
Yeah, well, it wasn't really truly a tie, though. The Lions dude had more.
They're looking for a timeout potentially after this.
It was pretty clear the Lions guy had more possession of that football than K-Dot did. Outside the St. Brown, he's to the 40. Nice gain of 8 and out of bounds.
Brown with a gain of 8. And Amon-Ra's knocking on the door of a 100-yard first half.
Yeah, I'll say that he's delivered. You know, as I mentioned earlier, everyone we talked to just mentioned how intense his practices were this week after last week. And I can only imagine, because he's such a competitor, he's such a great player, and in no way.
3rd and 1, Gibbs in the backfield, and it appears like he's going to get carried if I had to. Nope, Goff on the sneak.
Is trying to get it.
That's going to be a first down for
his legs, and it looked like he picked it up. He did. 31-year-old quarterback. First down Lions, and now the game clock is under 50.
Yeah, I thought they would have used a timeout there with the new set of downs.
And they do. Detroit's timeout, so that's their first. Time now for
total replay. Wow. I don't know how it definitely was. I don't know. That's tough. I am surprised they overturned the call, though, on that tie catch thing. Even though it did look like the Lions guy might have had a little more of it, but I don't know. I mean, Otten really never let go, so I don't.
Mollett.
Ball at the 38 for Detroit. First down. Fresh set here for the Lions. Goff to throw. He's going to get nailed at the 48-yard line. Loss of like 10 there.
And that is a big play by Todd Bowles' defense.
Yeah, nobody brings defensive backs on the blitz more than the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and Goff doesn't anticipate it. He doesn't see that he's coming. Not surprised. You know, I thought earlier on a previous possession that Bowles would try to knock him out of field goal range, and then this time he brings Tyke Smith, who has been really good as one of those guys coming out of the secondary when he is rushed the passer.
2nd and 19.
That is a loss of 9 and the 3rd sack tonight for Tampa Bay's defense, and we welcome you into the booth. We just saw Baker Mayfield on the sideline. They've done nothing offensively. Credit to the Lions defense, and right now it's the defense of Tampa Bay just trying to keep them in the ball game.
You know, it's hard to say this defense has given up almost 300 yards of offense to the Detroit Lions, but yet Tampa Bay's done a great job defensively.
Loads, fires, has time, picked off, 30-yard line. Tampa on the return.
And it's Dean.
Back to the 43. Dean with a big pick there. And Tampa will have the ball at their own 43, trying to get in the field goal range. Tampa still with 3 timeouts. Detroit with 1 left.
And it's a carbon copy of the interception that he had last week against San Francisco. He's playing a cover 2 corner, doesn't feel threatened in the flat, so he falls underneath then that outside
Tampa with the football
route.
now.
It's just
Turnover.
a veteran play. You're going to watch him. He's got the flat coverage here, but if he doesn't feel threatened, he just continues to drop underneath, and then he's able to make a play. Jared Goff is expecting Dean to jump that flat route.
21 seconds left. Tampa with the ball at their own 43. They got to get at least a field goal here.
Excellent work by Dean.
So the
shotgun for Baker.
Turnovers, 2 turnovers.
He is back to throw. He checks it down underneath. Complete to Shepard. He's got a first down at the Lions' 46-yard line. We get a timeout with 14 seconds there.
14 seconds left.
Reset the downs. Pretty close to field goal range.
Remaining, and for McLaughlin,
another 5 yards they'll be in.
From 65 against
never mind. They're already in
Tampa
field goal
Bay
range for this guy. This guy's hit from 65.
And they're already inside that range right now.
Yeah.
You see the first 7 drives.
They're at about a 63-yarder right now, so he could make it.
36 total yards on 21 plays, just 2
But you would
first
think they would
downs.
try to get closer.
They lost a fumble. There was an interception. But here they are, down 14, a chance for points.
If you just looked at the stats, you'd think that this game was an absolute blowout.
First time the Bucs have been across midfield.
Lions have left a lot of meat on the bone in the first half here.
And on first
without
down,
a doubt. Baker loads, fires, complete at the 32-yard line.
Goes.
My goodness,
And a
let's get down.
timeout taken by Tampa Bay. 4 seconds left, and the Buccaneers can't play with this anymore.
Second.
Timeout.
They'll send McLaughlin out now.
You can see the route here by Tez Johnson. This is not an easy
Yeah,
throw
we got a
by
field
Baker
goal attempt here
Mayfield
from
as
Tampa
he's
to
moving
try
his
to
left,
get
trying
on
his
the board
shoulders
before the
turned
half
to
ends.
deliver a ball on the strike, on the money with the receiver who's running away from you, and yet he's able to lay it to Tez Johnson. He makes the play knowing he's about to get hit, gets to the ground, and then they get the timeout called. So
Chase McLaughlin.
Great
4
job
4 from 50
by
plus,
Tampa
9
Bay,
of
the
13 from
interception
under
by
50
Dean.
plus.
If they come away with points here, this is big.
And they get the ball to start the second half. 53-yard try.
53-yard field goal for Chase McLaughlin. The attempt is up, and it's going to be good.
Got it.
Just snuck it there inside the upright.
And
Bucks get on the board here at the half. 14-3. We go to halftime. We definitely could. But, man, with no Mike Evans now, it definitely is not ideal. Let's make sure everything's reset here. I'm trying to reset this. Okay. Let me make sure everything's right here. Yeah. 14-3 at the half, guys. Bucks will get the football. Guys, I'm going to take a quick timeout. Stretch my legs. Go grab another beer. Maybe some cereal. And we'll be right back. We're going to put some music on in the time being. You guys know how we do it here. Let's see. We'll be right back, guys.
the sun. To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one, only one. I was an ordinary boy until I broke the rules. My life destroyed, a life destroyed.
We are back, my friends, for the second half.
In a 14-3 game. Points right before the half by Tampa Bay after the interception by Jamel Dean, Joe Buck, Torrey Aikman, and I mean offensively, what's Tampa Bay's got 58 total yards in this game. That has got to get better right now.
Well, it does, but at least they gained a little momentum going in at half, coming away with the field goal
Joe Buck
and to get the ball here in the second half.
Guys.
We know from watching Baker Mayfield and Tampa this season, don't let them hang around. And it's got to be frustrating for Detroit, as much as they dominated the game there in that first half, not to have a bigger lead.
Yeah, each side with a couple of giveaways in that first half.
Thought you drowned in the cereal. I got a bowl of Reese's Puffs. It was delicious. Thank you. I appreciate you. I need the Lions to win and the Bucks to get 24 points.
It will be Bates who missed.
Am I asking for a lot, guys?
Field goal trying that first half of 53 yards, and then Chase McLaughlin hit from 53. And it's 14-3.
Guys, Bates kicks for the Lions. Ball's going to be in the landing zone, fielded at the 11 by Tampa. 20, 25, 30, cuts inside to the 33-yard line.
Crossing the 30.
And
Let's
we'll
check
stop it right there.
Salters. A moment ago, she cut up with Dan Campbell.
We're underway here in the second half. Bucks do have the football, that's correct.
What do you think about the effort you see from the guys who are playing?
Well, they're playing
Nature Valley peanut butter granola bar. I like it. Those are good. Those are the crunchy ones.
Challenge, man. Get where you're supposed to be. Use your help, and let those guys in front of you just raise a little hell, and they're doing that right now.
With the way Baker Mayfield has been playing this season, no lead is safe. So what do you want to see from your offense when you get the ball back?
Listen, we just got to convert.
Baker hands it to Rashad White. He's to the 35. Good job by the Lions run defense. Gain of about 2 yards.
On third down, we'll move it up and down the field. But look, that's a good defense, and we're close.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Lisa, thanks. And just to put numbers to it, through that first half, each side was 1 for 6.
They call it 3 yards
third
there.
Down.
Second down 7.
So that's a problem for Dan Campbell's offense, and right now it's Tampa Bay facing
so much
second
crunch
and
you have
7.
to vacuum just from opening them. Second down 7. Baker.
Their leading receiver. Just
single back formation.
So far
Can
tonight.
the Bucks get something going offensively? Play action.
Second and 7. Play action.
Baker loads, throws, complete
is.
inside the 50 to Bucca to the 46-yard line. Tampa is finally in business here to start the second half.
Across from him.
Yeah, hadn't really gotten him involved, but you know it's good that he's back because he was questionable
Very
coming
messy.
into this
It
game.
is. The crunches, the crunchy ones are crazy messy.
And he gives a little nod as though he might just go the
Bucca,
other
nice
direction.
catch there.
But that little move that he makes at the top of the route is what creates.
He was the guy that was more questionable than Evans. Evans was like a lock the play, which
Bucca seems to be wired to be a great player in
Baker
this
Mayfield
league.
now, single back with Rashad White. He's going to give it to him. Rashad White's got a hole. He's at the 40 to the 39. Man, he had a big hole there, though.
He was the top back in 23. Bucky Irving missing his third
second down
game
3. Tampa on the move here,
foot
guys.
injury, a shoulder injury. There's
At the
Bucca.
Detroit 39-yard line.
He is just flat out blown away. The Bucks front office.
Emeka Egbuka has been great. 19th overall pick from Ohio State. 4th most receiving yards, tied for the third most receiving touchdowns in the NFL through week 6. He's been crazy good.
Position as wide receiver. I saw a lot of guys come in.
Second down 3.
That were young, and it usually takes a little
single
bit
back
of time.
again here for the Bucks.
Like him or like a Justin Jefferson, they're wired differently. They've been trained.
Play action. Baker loads, throws up top. He had a Bucca. Ball was severely underthrown. He had a Bucca wide open. He underthrown.
Hit Amik Robertson right in the back. And he was back there deep with Thomas Harper.
3rd and 3, it definitely wasn't interference. I mean, it was severely
he gets a little
underthrown.
move, and then he hesitates right after that
And
move
Bucca was wide open,
and
guys.
he's just not able to get enough on it because you want to try to lead him out to the left boundary to keep him away from the safety, but that ball obviously wasn't even close.
Look at Ibuka keeping his arms down to not let
Third
Robertson
down and 3 for the Bucks.
But incomplete.
Baker loads, completes it for a first down to Shepard to the 35-yard line.
Third down conversion, a gain of 4.
We'll reset the down. First down at the Detroit 35. Tampa still on.
And the Ravens playing in the slot now.
But Baker's definitely not on tonight, guys.
Well, that's a start.
His deep ball has not been very good
tonight.
tonight.
We heard from Dan Campbell when he talked to Lisa Salters, they got to get a first down. Neither team, you mentioned it, Joe, had been good on third down. Same for Tampa Bay. Now you've got a new set of downs. Now
single back, Rashad White in the backfield. Baker is going to hand it to White. Rashad White gets it to the 34. Run defense again, very stout.
The ball came out. We'll take a look. Right now they're saying Tampa Bay's ball that
the ruling on
Rashad
the field
White
is
was
the
down.
runner's forward progress was stopped.
Well, if they're going to call forward progress, as Barnes made the hit, then eventually ripped it out. O'Connor throws a punch in there too.
I mean, look at this. It's just get arrested for some of that action.
That'll be a false start on Heck.
False start on Tampa.
And
this
add
is
to
a
that point,
sloppy game.
Once they rule forward progress,
offense number 77, 5-yard penalty, second down.
It can only be a fumble if the ball comes out on initial contact and the ball was ripped out after that. So once they call forward progress, they cannot make it a fumble.
I mean, Barnes, you see he's ripping it out, and then O'Connor, he comes and starts giving him the business, trying to get it out of there.
Giving him the business.
Giving him the business.
There's a lot of viewers that don't know what that reference is. Yeah. I still laugh.
2nd and 14.
I know what that reference is.
Go on out there. It's another one to catch.
2nd and 14.
This ball is batted down.
Ball batted down, third down.
By Derek Barnes. He's got a couple in this game.
These guys don't realize that when you bat a throw and it hits the ground, it's an incomplete pass, not a fumble. How have we not learned that in 50 years of football? Come on,
you see
guys.
Tez, he's going to come out here, but here comes Barnes, and he's the one who knocks it down. But
How
if
do people
Baker's
not
able to
learn
complete
this
this pass, he's got the ball out on the edge. With
very clearly a throw, ball hits the ground, and this guy's acting like it should be a fumble. I mean, I like the spirit, but come on.
He told the front office,
3rd and 14, the Bucs need something here, I'll tell you that right now. Shotgun for Baker.
3rd down and 14.
Baker loads,
Mayfield steps into it.
fires complete. Inside the 30, down to the 28, it'll be 4th down.
Yardage, and this will be a decision for Todd Bowles.
I think they're going for this, though. 4th and 2, you got to go here.
It's going to be 4th and short, and the offense will stay out there as they get a couple of extra tight ends and an lineman in the huddle for Tampa Bay.
Well, we'll see what Josh Grizzard has dialed up, because that was
4th
a
down
great
and
job
2.
by Tez Johnson. I mean, a young receiver catches the football, immediately gets up the field.
This is a big play in this game right here.
Give Todd Bowles a decision to make.
They're lined up to run it, which would not be a good decision if they decide to run it, and they do. They get the first down to the 24. I do not agree with that call,
with a good block, and
they did get it. Lions' run defense is pretty good.
We need it. Go
so
get
they
it.
did end up getting that first down.
Yeah,
but.
and that's something we've really not talked a lot about, that the fact that Bucky Irving is not playing again tonight. He's now missed the last 3 games, but Rashad White, he was the bell cow back in 2023, and so not every back can carry the load. But he is a guy who has done it, and he's done a good job here tonight running tough.
So
play action, Baker loads.
Mayfield was looking for the
dumps it off to Sean Tucker. Tucker's to the 22.
Sean Tucker with a short gain is Jack Campbell, who's been playing better and better every week and is becoming a star in this league, makes the stop after a gain of 2.
Well, good job by Baker. Just they didn't have it down the field. You mentioned it, Joe. They were looking for maybe a home run, but just check it down and stay ahead of the chains is, a minimal gain, but just don't have any negative plays.
Lockett requested a trade from the Titans. Tyler Lockett's on the Titans? I thought he was out of the NFL. I didn't even know that. I would request a trade too.
11th play, their best drive of the night.
He used to be really good.
Now they bring in Sean Tucker in the backfield. He's got a lot of speed too.
2nd and 8. Tez Johnson, he's got
Tez Johnson's got 20-15. 10, 5. It's going to be a touchdown for the Bucs. There's a passing touchdown. +6 for the Bucs. They're in the end zone.
Just a fantastic run after the catch by the rookie Tez Johnson, a 7th-round pick.
Touchdown pass from Baker, the touchdown maker.
The right tackle, he makes an outstanding block, and then you get help from Ryan Miller at wide receiver. Here's a look at Heck at right tackle.
There's no way they're going for 2 here.
He just takes his man right out of the frame. They set it up perfectly. Graham Barton, he's out there as well. But at the end of this play,
no way they're going for 2
Ryan
here.
Miller, he makes the key block that allows Tez to cut back inside and score.
And Tampa Bay is going to go for 2.
This could really screw my over, guys.
The conversion obviously makes it a 3-point game.
I mean, I guess if they get it, it helps me, I guess. But
and they spread them out.
This isn't great. 2-point attempt here for the Bucs. Baker from the shotgun
Shepherd
takes it.
Baker looking left, over the middle.
Throws broken up.
And
why?
Play by Nick Whiteside. Yet another guy.
Why would you go for 2, man? Why?
A first-year player is
it makes
Nick
no
Whiteside,
sense. You get a whole half of football, man. Makes no sense, bro. Oh. It's just such a bad decision, man. Such a bad decision. That's okay, though. But my goodness, guys, that's going to be what messes up our team total there on the Bucs. Now they're slated to get 23 points right on the dot. Oh, brutal. Brutal. I just need the Lions to get a touchdown quick, make it 21-9. Let's just keep it pushing. Hey, what's going on in this World Series game, guys? We got World Series Game 7. What's going on here? 1-1 in the top of the 3rd. Holy cow, the drama. That's crazy. 1-1 up in Toronto, guys. Wild sauce. Under 7.5. Well, they're at 9 right now, so I mean that'd be a mess at this point, you know. You mean under 9.5? That's what you're trying to say. That's just brutal, though. Brutal. We're still in a timeout, guys. Oh my goodness, guys.
Guys coming underneath it. It gets Baker off of it. And then, of course, Nick Whiteside. But here's a look at what Baker sees. He's trying to work it over to Sterling Shepard. Not there. Comes underneath. And Whiteside, who hasn't played.
They tell you every time, don't ever chase points that early in the
big.
game.
It's remarkable. The job
picked by the Bucs. It's going to be picked up by the Lions at the 2-yard line. 10, 15, 20. Cuts through a hole. 25 out to the 27-yard line.
5-point game.
Well, the Lions will take over.
Tez Johnson, what a great story, Laura.
Just incredible. When Johnson was 15 years old, his birth mother, Shamika Posey.
You gotta just play music unnecessarily. That's cool. Looks like Bo Nix. That is Bo Nix.
They were big Oregon fans. They ended up at Oregon together. An incredible story of family. He's still in touch with his biological mom.
Yeah, so much.
Handoff Gibbs.
After he got that
Gibbs is across the 30 to the
33
nice
run to start this drive. He couldn't wait to call his mom Shamika and get her thoughts on it. It's just a great story, and Patrick and Kristen Nix, the job they did opening their home.
Call it second and 5. They call it gain of 5.
It's a remarkable story, and then both Tez, as Laura said, and Bo Nix, who we can get into here in a second, end up at Oregon as teammates.
It takes a village, and you know what an impressive young man he is, and he has shown up big for the last few weeks now.
Goff capes. He's able to
fires complete. Stop.
Is the first
Laporta
time
after a gain of 2. Third down coming up.
This game. How about what happened?
Yeah, talking about that Giants Denver game yesterday. Pretty wild stuff.
Whole game.
2 passing touchdowns, 2 rushing touchdowns in the fourth quarter for Bo Nix. That's wild. That is pretty crazy.
For Jackson Dart and the Giants, but a thrilling win.
Third down and 2 for the Lions.
Yeah, the Giants, they've had.
See what they do here. They go play action. They flip it out.
Are backbreakers.
This is Brock Wright.
A catch by the other tight end, Brock Wright, his third of the game.
Out to
And he's got
midfield.
first down for Detroit.
Well, they
nice
get
play
somebody
there from
else
the
involved. As much production as Detroit had there in that first half, again, almost 300 yards of offense. It really was Jahmyr Gibbs and Amon-Ra St. Brown. I mean, there wasn't a whole lot of other people really getting all that involved in the action, but they got the ball to Brock Wright on that play.
Ball at the 49, first down,
Detroit,
Lions.
You know, it's a 9-point swing from the end of the first half, the field goal, and then the touchdown.
Gibbs gets the toss. He's at the 50, 45. Cuts it. 35-yard line. Gets 16 more for Gibbs.
Is able to carry for 15.
Wow. Gibbs is having a crazy good game.
He's 15 yards downfield before anybody kind of gets near him. Watch the hole.
Jahmyr Gibbs going crazy tonight.
And the vision that he has. I mean, the lane right through there. Look at all this space. I mean, I thought he was going to be gone because now he's just one-on-one. But that's a good job by Tampa. Those guys on the back end, not up front, but in the back end. And the last line of defense just has to get the ball carrier on the ground.
He's got
St. Brown in motion. 36-yard line. Goff takes the snap.
They look for more. He broke a tackle in the backfield and a short gain this time.
Gibbs is getting about 3. Second down and 7.
He couldn't bring him down, but a gain of 3.
Well, you stick with it, you know, and keep running the football, and then in the second half, it starts to pay off a little bit. And we've seen, you know, Jahmyr Gibbs break.
Jahmyr Gibbs has 184 total yards.
Keep wearing him out with it.
He has outgained the Buccaneers 184 yards to 130 in what is a 5-point game. That's the rush yards.
Might single-handedly bring me back in my fantasy league. I don't know. He's going crazy.
On 2nd and 7. Spinning.
Gibbs with the catch. He's on the edge. 25, 20, 15, 10. Down to the 5. And tripped up. It'll be first to goal.
Everybody's going to talk about Gibbs and getting the ball.
First to goal at the 5 for Gibbs.
I got to be honest. Panay Sewell, the right tackle.
Show him a touchdown.
Look at the athleticism of this guy. I mean, he's out front. And he's not able to make the key blocks that turn him loose and let him into the end zone. Winfield, he just kind of tuckered out by then. But talk about an offensive lineman out there
first
running
and goal at the 5.
Back like Gibbs.
First and goal from the 5. Why not? Gibbs again.
Gibbs, touchdown Lions. Let's go, Jahmyr Gibbs. Gibbs is going crazy, guys. Touchdown Lions. Finally, we're getting some offense going, guys. That was a quick answer by Detroit.
And you just feel like Gibbs and this offensive line said, we'll take care of this.
Well, Dan Campbell said to Lisa Salters, either we've got to convert on 3rd down or not get to 3rd down, because otherwise we're going to go up and down the field. They had 1 3rd down, 3rd and 2. They converted it. It was the only one of the drive, and they made it look pretty easy. I don't think anybody's going to be asking Johnny Morton why David Montgomery didn't get more touches tonight.
Extra point for the Lions is up and good. 21-9.
And Jahmyr Gibbs had 56 yards on that drive.
Wow. This guy's going to have 100 receiving and 100. This guy's having a crazy game, guys. Crazy. I don't know, guys. I gotta check my fantasy team real quick. Am I projected to win now? Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I'm projected to win my fantasy league now. That's interesting. Wow, that's wild. Jahmyr Gibbs just might bring me home, guys. 21-9 Detroit, guys. We're on a timeout. You were projected to have another bowl of Reese's Puffs. You're dang right. Yes, sir. That's a good call. That's a great call. I really shouldn't, though. Part of me wanted to, but, you know. This is really unfortunate that Tampa went for 2. Sad days. Blue Jays are losing. I'm on edge. Oh, boy. They getting loose in the top of that third. 2-1. That's not bad. You're still fine. You're absolutely fine. Wow, it's almost at a home run. Julio Rodriguez homered. Wow. That's pretty wild. You got Guerrero coming up next, though. I bet she's going to homer and tie this thing right up. Jahmyr Gibbs is crazy.
Has been opening up big holes for number 0.
That offensive line has put on a clinic tonight, and
kick from Jake Bates into the landing zone at the goal line. Returned by the Bucs.
Here's Cam Johnson. He's trying to
find somewhere to go. He's doing 20.
Well covered by
he's down at the
21.
21.
Just to the 21. It's time to see who is designing success. Brought to you.
21-yard line for the Bucs. How about Jahmyr Gibbs? Gosh, this guy's so good. Gibbs has had like 3 different receptions of over like 25 yards. Crazy. The receiving line was 25. He's just doing it all.
For, but it's not something
21-yard line.
Bucs
start this possession. They go play action to start.
Buccaneers looking for
complete the Rashad White. No gain on the play.
Last time as Amik Robertson just put Rashad White on the ground. No gain.
You know, coming into this game, Joe, just
I don't know why you think going play action right now is going to work.
It was a disappointing loss, but when they were in man coverage doing
play caller got to be a little more creative than that.
There wasn't a lot of places for Patrick Mahomes
I think
to go
it's
with the
wild
football,
to go
and
play
when he created the plays, it was more when they were in zone, and so not surprised Kelvin Shepard said, hey, we're going back to what we do.
I should have taken the receiving ladder on this dude.
They have really risen to the occasion.
2nd down, 9. Baker going to go shotgun here. He hands it off to Rashad White. He's through a hole. 25. He's out to the 27. Lions do a good job of limiting that stuff. 3rd and 4 coming up.
So 3rd down for Tampa Bay.
He very well might.
Could have been a 40-yarder like we saw from
He's
Jahmyr
like 1
Gibbs,
catch away, really.
Thomas Harper, he came up and
I think he's got 3 catches for
made a good tackle. Like I said about Tampa Bay
over 27 yards a catch, so
when
he's
you're
what,
playing
18
safety,
on one more catch.
You got to be a sure tackler and get guys down, and he did.
3rd down and 3 for the Bucs. I'm just gonna say it, guys. Bucs are in trouble here. Bucs are not in a good place right now. 3rd down and 3. This game
Johnson
is teetering.
Mayfield is going to
Mayfield loads, fires. Incomplete, looking for Ibuka. 4th down. Game King, what's up there, brother?
And it's 4th down. The punt team comes on for Tampa Bay.
Tampa's going to punt.
Good route by Ibuka, and Mayfield has him. He gets in behind the defense with the man coverage you see and just lay it. And he's not, he was a little off, and then with the pressure, just not able to get it out on the boundary to give him a chance to make a play.
They may have just lost another player. Rocky Yassin.
Yeah, I saw him grab.
Yeah, he grabbed the back of his leg, and he kind of jogged off, but stiff-legged over to the sideline.
Punt from Tampa.
Obviously can't afford to lose anybody else.
Fair catch, but it was out of bounds. Penalty marker down as well.
Raymond out of bounds, and a flag is down.
Someone was out of bounds.
With 2:51 left in the 3rd. And here is Yassin coming to the sideline. In on the coverage on that throw that was incomplete to Ibuka.
Yeah, they start running out of bodies. It's one thing to go with guys who are inexperienced, but you just start simply running out of players.
Dan Campbell's secondary is down its entire week 1 starting group to begin this game, and you would never know it with how they've played.
Especially against an offense and a quarterback that really has been red hot.
Still waiting for the call.
A member of the kicking team went out of bounds on his own. That is a 5-yard penalty. Detroit is elected to enforce that foul from the succeeding spot. 1st down, timeout.
So we'll take a break in a 12-point game. Tampa Bay trying to hang in this ball game as you are watching Monday
Night Football. Went 1-9. How many flags have been called? That's a good question. I'm not sure, to be honest with you. There's been a decent number. I mean, there hasn't been too many. I don't feel like the game's been overtaken by flags. It's been pretty modest. Like, it hasn't been anything noticeable. There's some games where I really notice it. This game, I haven't noticed it too bad. It's been a bunch of pre-snap stuff, like delay games and false starts and different stuff like that. You know, I might actually... Oh, I got a minute here, guys. Bill's flags have more flags than the U.S. Embassy. There was a lot of truth to what you're saying there. Alright, this one... Lightning and the thunder. Feel the lightning and the thunder. There you go. We're still on a timeout, guys. We're on a commercial break right now. NBA season opener. Hashtag Rockets. You guys are seeing me I'm promoting my video right now. Alright, we're gonna hold on that. And get back to the action. Jared Goff, shotgun.
30.
He's going to load.
And Goff has to
and he's
going to
get
Chase,
maybe sacked and gets rid of it.
Away. Pressure by Elijah Simmons.
2nd down and 10.
And let's check in with Lisa.
Well, Joe, Rock Yacine just went back to the Lions locker room. Earlier in this quarter, Yacine was out of the game. He got some medical attention. You could tell over here on the sideline that he was in some discomfort, but he walked it off and convinced trainers that he could go back into the game. He did that, but then when you saw him just come out of the game, he got some attention over here on the sideline, got some oxygen, and again, now back in the locker room.
Well, another defensive
hand off Montgomery. He's going to get maybe
to
one.
Montgomery, who has watched Jahmyr Gibbs start tonight.
Third and 9.
You know, I don't know how these guys do it. I pulled a hamstring on a treadmill 2 years ago. And I haven't gotten back on one since. And, you know, for these guys to, you know, these are world-class athletes, and they're opening it up, and they're running wide open.
That room actually big? It's not big, but it is a room. It's like an office.
Missing time coming back.
It's not a closet, though. It's like an office.
You're seeing a lot of these hamstring injuries.
They're down at 8.
3rd and 8.
Pressure,
down the middle, pass is caught by Laporta at the 40. Be a first down for the Lions.
Give it to him. So you're telling me, you're admitting to the television audience that you're scared to get back on the horse.
Totally.
You will at your age of 50, whatever.
I was walking like Rock Yacine for about 18 months after I pulled it, and yeah, I'm scared to death to try to open it up. And do you even know where your hamstring is?
No. Shut up. On first down, standing next to
Montgomery gets 5.
I watched
the second down.
David Montgomery gained 5.
Second
if I see
down, 5.
one more Instagram post about you tired after hot yoga, I'm going to delete the app.
You're going to get one tomorrow.
No.
Yeah. You know, and by the way, I'm speaking for everybody over 40 that's home watching this that's tried to open it up and run with their kids or something. And I'm surprised you haven't pulled one since you've got 7-year-olds.
Just tells you how involved I am. Second down and 5. Montgomery stays in the game.
This conversation's semi-wild right now.
Pass is caught. They're starting
caught by
to
Laporta.
Get the tight end Laporta a little more involved. Zion McCollum, who's playing a week and a half
3rd down
after
and 1, I think.
surgery on his.
I wonder what the Lions do if they don't
get
it
here. Torn ligament in his left
probably
thumb,
go
and
for
once
it.
he proved to the coaching staff that he could actually catch the football, they said, get back in there, you're good to go.
Which I actually thought was a little interesting.
What are you going to be for Halloween?
Had he not have shown that he could catch the ball, would you have still let him play?
That's about all I got for Halloween.
And
this is scary
enough.
enough.
Important to Todd Bowles to know
funny,
that the ball came in his vicinity, that he could not only make a play on the ball, but catch it.
For Halloween.
And Skipper in the game, an extra offensive
They might get a stop. I think they do. Tampa Bay got a stop.
Down yardage is
it is going to be 4th down, guys.
And that's the end of the quarter. And so Dan Campbell, the ball sitting right at.
We know what Detroit's going to do. Detroit's going for this after when we come back. A cheese coney on Coney Island. Indeed. End of the 3rd quarter. Talking about next Thursday's game. What do we got? Vikings, Chargers. Vikings. That's easy. Chargers are hot garbage right now. If their offensive line ain't healthy, Vikings. All day. NBA. Oh, crap. Oops. NBA props. Free NBA picks. Okay. There we go. New NBA video. Got to promo this video a little bit, guys. I got a little bit of business to do. Got the NBA starting up tomorrow, guys. Lockett's a free agent? Well, they didn't even want to keep him, huh? Are you saying the Bills need to go get him? I think that's what you're insinuating. That's what I'm feeling, the energy from you. It's saying, I want the Bills to get him. You're locked in on Lockett. Like, I want Lockett in Buffalo. I could tell. There we go. I want Waddle. You want Waddle, huh? That's an interesting selection. Okay, I respect it. Oh, oops. Struggling here, guys. Oh, I think we're back here, guys. We are back. Hold on. On 4th and 1. Here we go. To open the fourth quarter.
Gibbs in the backfield.
They hand it to Sunbones. They flip it to Gibbs. Gibbs is going to get it. What an effort.
Boy, it is tight.
And they're giving him the first down.
What an effort by Gibbs.
Chances to bring Gibbs
oh, my.
Brown. And the first guy
that was
crazy.
That's the toughness I talked about a little moment ago of Jahmyr Gibbs.
What an effort.
It's just all him because he is short there of the first down after 4 guys had gotten a hit on him, and he just...
Yeah, it really didn't work. I mean... That play didn't exactly work.
So first down.
Somehow they got it, though. I don't know. Throw it to Khalif Raymond. He's going to get 2 yards.
Khalif with a gain of 2.
The secondary overall for Tampa Bay, they missed some plays early in the game, didn't get the guy on the ground, made some runs, but
down 9,
this intermediate area of the field is where the Lions, not just this year, but even under Ben Johnson, that's where they want to attack you, and they're as good as anybody in football at doing it.
It worked a lot better last week. That really didn't work. The Bucs had that sniffed out. They hit him like 5 yards behind the line, and somehow Gibbs got that first down. That was crazy. Then a handoff, Montgomery. He's got like 2.
And Servassier Dennis makes the
tackle.
tackle.
3rd down and 6.
Detroit is faced with a 3rd and long after a gain of 2. Well, is Baker Mayfield going to get a chance to put his cape back on and try to make something happen before the end of the game, or does Detroit continue to march their way down the field?
27 straight wins when leading at the start of the fourth quarter for the Lions. Wow.
See the Lions and what they've done leading in the fourth quarter. So, but they've got to make a stop here on this possession and see if they can allow Baker
Khalif Raymond in motion.
Get them back in it.
3rd and 6.
Here comes a blitz. 3rd down and 6.
Pass outside is incomplete. 4th down.
And a stop by this Tampa Bay defense, and the punt team comes on for Detroit.
Yeah, 0 blitz by Todd Bowles. He brings 7 guys. They just locked up and going to get the ball out of Goff's hands as quickly as possible, see if they can't make a play, and it worked. He's been very strategic on when he's brought the pressures tonight. And I thought it was interesting in talking with him. He said he worries more about what he's shown as far as what he's going to do blitzing as opposed to what the offense has shown they
punt
can't
from
handle.
The Lions.
End over end punt by
Jack Fox.
Fair catch.
Fair catch by the Bucs at the 11.
Johnson. And it's Tampa Bay's ball just outside their 10. Don't forget, coming up, that match.
We got Texans, Seahawks coming up next in the late window. Let's see. Yeah. We're in a commercial timeout right now, guys. Don't mind me. I am. Texans Seahawks might go until 12 or more. Always down the East Coast for sure. Yeah. It's starting at 10 o'clock. So yeah, you'll definitely see that one go past midnight over here. That's going to be at least 1 a.m. NBA. There we go. Boom. Shakalaka. Let's have the football now. I think I got it right. Possession Tampa, 21-9. Baker to throw. Load. Fires. Cade Otton out to the 30-yard line.
And a good start to this drive for Baker Mayfield, a gain of 20.
That's a great job by Baker Mayfield. He gives a little pump fake to hold Amik Robertson out here. And when he stays flat, it opens up that, and it's a tight window. You got to beat the safety then with the football and line that ball in there, and you got to anticipate it as well. So he got Amik Robertson to bite on the shallow route, got it in there.
Rock Ya-Sin is on the
31-yard line for the Bucs.
Testing his hamstring.
Play action to Rashad White. Baker loads, fires, incomplete. Looking for Ibuka, second down 10.
So you show Rock Ya-Sin, who is likely not coming back, and then who's going to get more playing time? That's going to be Nick Whiteside, who we already saw make the play in the end zone. I mentioned hadn't played a lot of defense coming into this game. He had only had 15 career defensive snaps. And that
from
was back
Saginaw Valley State. Where was that?
So
imagine living on the West Coast and having to go to bed at 1 a.m. after a football game.
But he's held up.
Yeah, but they have to get up early morning to watch football, right? They have to get up like 6:30 if they want to watch that NFL the London game.
Just got it away.
Back to throw Baker. Blitz underneath. Ibuka's got it to the 37. Gain of 6.
That's Hallett.
3rd and 4.
The first-year safety who came up to make the stop, a gain of 6.
Well, you just kind of feel like, as we take a look at Josh Grizzard putting this together, and there's no doubt, everyone knows it's a Buccaneers fan that Baker Mayfield's gone through a few offensive coordinators, but he and Josh Grizzard
3rd down and 4.
Page, and that's why we've seen Baker continue
no one cares
to
about
the
the
level
London game.
But it's a chess game
Facts.
right now between Grizzard
that is true.
and Kelvin Shepard.
That is 100% true. I got no arguments. Baker to throw. Flag out.
Wow.
Pass incomplete. Might be offside.
Flag at the start. It's an illegal shift against Tampa Bay. Here's John Hussey.
Illegal shift. Offense. 2-minute motion that did not get set. That penalty is declined. 4th down.
4th down. That pass was thrown perfectly by Mayfield.
Bucks got to go here.
Sure, if that ball
4th
was
and 4.
That's the only thing I wonder about. I don't think it was. This ball I thought was thrown perfectly.
Yes.
Yeah, it sure was. Yeah, it definitely was. It was Whiteside who once again makes
this Lions secondary has played their butts off tonight. A tip of the cap to the Lions secondary, guys. They got no one back there and they're playing defense. Baker to throw. Shotgun. He is gonna load. No, he's not. Dumps it underneath, complete.
And reaching for the first down. He's gonna be, well, they haven't marked it. He looked short.
Yeah, I'm wondering if his knee was down before he extends the arm. If it's not, then they've got a decision.
That was Cade Otton. Let's see where he is on the field here. Knee is down now. And he is right at the marker.
On the field is a catch and then a fumble. By rule, on 4th down, only the fumbler can advance the ball. The fumbler did it, though, get past the line to gain. It is a first down.
So it's a first down for Tampa Bay as they stay alive, and somehow Russell Yerk is going to have to decipher this. I didn't think that was a fumble, by the way. It looked like he was down by contact.
I agree, Joe. It is a catch because he has control of 2 feet down and he performs a football move, but the knee is down and he reaches the ball. It looks like just at or maybe just short of the line to gain when he's down. It would have to be a coach's challenge, though, because the ruling on the field was not a turnover.
And you could see Dan Campbell screaming for John Hussey to come over.
Yeah, I would expect a challenge. But I agree with you, Joe. I did not think it was a fumble either.
So they gave him forward progress and enough for a first down, and that keeps Tampa Bay alive. But here comes a challenge.
Yeah, I think it's worth the challenge.
But remember, the call on the field is that he got the line to gain in a first down. And every look we've had,
I love Dan Campbell.
Close.
That's cool.
And Campbell has to challenge it to have them look at it again. And there's him trying to get John Hussey to come over.
Is challenging the ruling on the field that the receiver did in fact complete the process of the catch. Timeout.
Well, they're challenging whether Cade Otton completed the act of the catch. There's a lot to decipher. We'll get the call when we come back.
Wow. Going to break, guys. That's crazy. That is crazy sauce all over the place. I was finishing up something here quick, guys, and I'll be done. Let's see. Shoot. Pretty sure there's a game taking place at Berlin this weekend. Commanders and... Who are the Commanders taking on? For some reason, I thought they were playing on Monday night, but I might be wrong about that. I definitely could be wrong about that. New NBA video. What's going on here?
To make the catch, survive and make the catch with the 2 steps and then going to the ground. Then after making that call, here's the catch. They called John Hussey back over to the monitor, and now they're looking at where the ball was placed, which is close. We all think he was just short of first down yardage in the booth. And again, the initial call that John Hussey just said was that the catch was made. Here's the next call.
After a second look, it is determined that the receiver was actually short of the line to gain. It will be Detroit's ball.
This ref is a troll.
Also, we are going to give Detroit back their challenge and their timeout.
Nice. That's funny.
So in the end, they get it
by
right.
the way, this dude was actually
the ball
short.
Sideways. Had it
Sorry.
been pointed toward the end zone might be a different story, but he's got to get to the 41, and when his knee is down, Cade Otton looks short of the line to gain. And Baker Mayfield can't believe it. They came back out thinking that Detroit had lost the challenge, and then they called John Hussey back over and said, wait a minute, let's look at where you guys put the ball down.
That's tough.
Or where he was when the tackle was made, and they determined that he's short of first down yardage, and it's the Lions' ball.
That's why John Hussey is the referee. They got to trot him back out and correct the call. Probably a good thing for him that we're in Detroit and it ended up in the Lions' favor. But you can see the disgust from Todd Bowles. That's a hard one. It's a hard one based on the rule, but I do think they got it right.
I do too. And Russell does. And believe me, a lot of eyes from the league are watching this all from New York.
Good job by the refs.
We'll give it one last look, and the question is, where's the ball when his knee is down?
Lions football, guys.
It's right there. It's so close, but
it's just short.
To be short.
That is the right call.
Great effort by Cade Otton.
Colts versus the Falcons, huh?
It was a fourth down
That'd be
play.
And with you take the Colts by 2 touchdowns.
Well, they just got to make a stop. It's a 2-possession game now.
Jameer Gibbs
game.
Gets maybe a yard.
In on the stop with Diaby, and no gain by Gibbs, who's got a career high 217 yards in this game. And Hassan Reddick is down at the end of that play. And he's grabbing his leg. So we'll take a break. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for Detroit, as Baker Mayfield and the Buccaneers ask for another stop here from their defense. Back after this.
Wow. Kind of a slow-moving game, I ain't gonna lie. We're in a injury timeout, my friends. Sorry, guys. My energy is definitely worn down in this one. Oh, trying to get it back. Man, it's tough. The beginning was so exciting. I thought we'd see more points. My expectation was points. I think my insides are just kind of disappointed at how this game has gone. I was hoping we'd see points all over the place. And a Lions victory, of course, but... Still in a timeout, guys. They were talking about the Texans-Seahawks game now. Sam Reddick limps off the field.
And you're blown away by how he's looked.
I think he's playing his best
Second
football.
down and 10, play action again.
Last year for Minnesota.
Goff loads.
So we
He's
thank
going to
Katie
get
for
dumped
the
at the
report.
40
That game is upcoming in Seattle, and Anthony Nelson makes the stop on Jared Goff. No gain on the play. It'll go down as a sack, and just like that, it's 3rd and long again for Detroit.
Yeah, this is huge. It's part
My
of
TV is after
for Todd
timeout
Bowles
already.
when you go for it, because obviously there's still a lot of time left in this game when he goes for it on 4th down. But you know, him figuring it's worth the risk. Defense is going to have to make a stop anyway. And yeah, we're giving him the ball in good field position, but even with a field goal, still 2 possessions.
Why try reloading it?
It's 3rd down and 10. Pump fake, and now incomplete for Williams over the middle. That'll bring up 4th down, and that's a big stop by Tampa Bay. With the ball sitting just outside the 40, they're going to bring Jake Bates out to try a long field goal.
Yeah, I just think
this secondary overall has held up pretty well. You know, a lot of the big plays.
I'm going to refresh it, guys. The kick is good. Yeah, we're a little bit behind. Sorry about that, guys.
He can breathe.
He doinked it off the upright.
And now 2 for 5 from 50 plus.
I think they're wondering if it. Take another look. Some are saying it might not have gone in.
Well, here's a definitive look off the right upright, and that went in.
I was going to say, they're standing right there. But you saw Baker's reaction from the angle that he's at, and then Dan Campbell, he's going to have cardiac arrest over there on the sidelines after they showed him.
Baker thought he missed it, Bates. But that ties a career long. He hit from 58 earlier in the year.
24-9, guys. Field goal is good off the upright. Sorry, we were a little bit behind there.
From 58 yards
we had a
out,
doinger.
Can hit the inside of the right upright and glance and go through, to the delight of Jake Bates and 65,000 fans here at Ford Field.
Yep, but like I said, it's a 15-point game and still a lot of time, but definitely some urgency now for Baker Mayfield.
We've seen the old game of inches stuff with the near first down by Otten, and then the inches, the inside of the right upright off the right foot of Jake Bates to bank it in to make it a 15-point game.
Kick away. Fielded by the Bucs at the 1-yard line. 10, 15, 20, 25. Out to around the 30. It'll be at the 29.
And back to work is Baker Mayfield. The Lions had the 4th most wins in the NFL from 2022 to 24, averaging.
John Morton and Calvin Shepard.
Onions too.
Yeah, you saw
Baker
that,
from the
you?
shotgun.
First down.
Rhodes steps up, fires
Mayfield.
underneath
There's
the Cade out, and he'll have a
and
first down
clear
out to the
first down
43, a
this
gain
time.
of 14.
As he plows through a couple of would-be tacklers for 13 yards.
We can still,
just under 10
we can
to
still
go.
get everything here, guys. We can still get the team total, and we can still have the Lions victory.
They came in shorthanded in the secondary, the Lions, as Mayfield throws it incomplete. And we'll check in with Lisa for an update on Rock Ya-Sin.
Yeah, Joe, he just came out of the locker room again. We're told he's been dealing with cramping and is questionable to return. He had come out of the locker room after going in the first time and was on the sidelines trying to work his way back into the game, getting oxygen, getting his legs worked on with a Theragun. Went back to the locker room, and again, he's back out onto the field. Questionable, though, to return with cramping.
Yeah, and Lisa, Nick Whiteside has done a really good job in his place.
Second down time, Baker from the shotgun.
Corners playing for the injured DJ Reed. and Terrion Arnold. On second
back to throw, Baker. Loads.
Mayfield
not going to get sacked. Throws it underneath to Cade Otten for a gain of 8.
His favorite target here in the second half. He's 2 yards short of a first down.
I can't say enough about this secondary. Well, we got another one down.
Another injury for the Lions in the secondary. That's Mallet.
They've been hurt at the slot. They've been hurt everywhere, but they've been hurt especially at the slot corner position. Maddox is out. He didn't even suit up for this game. Mallet then takes over at the slot corner, and now if he's unable to go, they're going to be bringing in likely Trey Flowers, and then somebody is going to have to move to the slot corner, but they're going to be shuffling the deck.
Mallet has that takeaway earlier in the game that went as an interception when he literally just took the ball
guy
away
for the Lions is just swinging every time.
And now he's in on this
for the football, but he's like punching these guys
to get up after it.
Imagine having that guy.
He gets assistance.
Another Lion injured.
And there is Trey Flowers, who was added from the practice squad. Meanwhile, we were in a break, and then Katie gave the report, and Hassan Reddick was landed on by Penei Sewell, which is what led to his
You ever wonder if it's because of the Lions field why they get hurt?
Cart him away.
This
has been a year, Troy.
Field they play on. I'm starting.
We've talked to every head coach we've visited
really
with
put
this
a lot
year.
of thought into it.
The injury list. This has become who's going to be left standing at the end of the year to have a shot to get to the Super Bowl. It's just one player after another.
Yeah, they are fortunate the bye week's coming at the right time. If they can get through this game.
3rd and 2, handoff for Rashad White. Should be a first down, maybe.
He's going to be knocked down at the marker. They're giving him a first down.
Right there.
The Lions have their bye next. The Bucs have their bye coming up week 9, which is after a road date with New Orleans next week.
Let's get the body bags out,
guys. Strickland, another safety.
First down the other side of 50. Baker loads, fires, incomplete, throws high again.
This game, Tez Johnson can't get up and make the catch. He's 5'10", 165, and Baker Mayfield stretching out after that throw.
Yeah, he sits in there nicely, and he's got that little area to where if you're able to put the ball on him, but I'll tell you, Joe, this secondary and Kelvin Shepard has mixed up man and zone so well that Baker, you don't really know what you're going to get on any given snap, and it's really thrown Baker off a lot. And when they played man, there really hasn't been many places to go with the football.
Remember, they lost Mike Evans in the first half. As Mayfield slides, there's going to be a flag for a hold, and nearly picked with Ibuka the target. And Thomas Harper came flashing in. Aiden Hutchinson may have forced a hold on Graham Barton.
Holding, offense number 62. That penalty is declined. 3rd down.
3rd and 10 coming up here, guys.
They decline it, and that's Aiden Hutchinson.
They decline the penalty. That's interesting.
Yeah, which he does quite often.
I think I would have taken the penalty there.
So 3rd down and 10.
Yeah, they
put him in 2nd and 20.
They better have a plan for him here. Aiden Hutchinson.
I mean, if you take the penalty, it's 2nd down and 20. You're giving him an extra down. But they decline it, so it's 3rd down and 10 in 4-down territory.
That's right, yeah. 4 down either way you look at it for Tampa Bay. Hutchinson at the
shotgun for Baker. I tell you what, this Lions defense has been fantastic tonight. I gotta hand it to them, guys.
3rd down and 10. Over the middle, wide open. Another high throw, but a great catch by Tez Johnson.
Tez Johnson with the reception for 12 yards. Bucks in business now.
13 yards.
Getting a little scary,
great
actually.
Job by Tez Johnson, and I tell you, Aiden Hutchinson, he put a spin.
No, Baker hasn't had Evans like all year. Evans just came back from injury.
Comes back down here.
Baker has been bad tonight, but he's been great all year.
On 1st down, Mayfield has to come underneath to
Rashad White. He's going to get 3, maybe 4.
Who's moved into the nickel corner spot. And a gain of 3. Here's that last play.
Yeah, Tez Johnson, I mean, he's been showing up big.
Tez Johnson was the
plays
play,
when he's had an opportunity. The catch he made last week for the touchdown was amazing. That was another one. Here's the move. You don't see Tristan Wirfs get turned around.
2nd down and 7. Mayfield in trouble. Ball's out. Knocked out. Still loose.
I think the Bucks.
And both teams had multiple players have a shot at that ball.
I think the Bucks may have gotten it back.
Bottom of that pile.
Bucks got it.
It's Tampa Bay's ball. And another punch out right there.
Yeah, they go right at it. These guys are trained well. They're well coached, and it was really just a three-man rush with a spy on Baker. And there's the scramble for the ball. Wirfs lays on it.
That was Tyrus Wheat, who they picked up off waivers from Dallas, who punched it out. And now it's 3rd down and 5.
3rd down and 5.
Bucca at the top.
And timeout before the snap, as Dan Campbell wants John Hussey to come over and talk to him again.
These guys are getting to know each other tonight.
Challenging that the runner was down by contact short of the line to gain.
Well, he's short of the line to gain, but I guess just with regard to getting extra yardage, because it's a manageable 3rd down here.
Yeah, that's an odd challenge. Obviously, he's definitely short of the line to gain. I thought they were going to challenge the recovery, and I didn't see anything that suggested anybody other than Wirfs recovered that ball. But by challenging the line to gain, Joe, to your point, they can get the ball adjusted. They'll just lose the challenge because they're obviously not going to change the line to gain ruling.
And you see the opportunity that Tyleik Williams, a rookie, had to get that ball first, and then somehow Wirfs gets down there and gets on top of the ball.
I don't think the ball's supposed to get advanced, though.
See, it's between his legs.
As far as I know. Shouldn't the ball go back to where Baker fumbled it?
John Hussey said the challenge was that Detroit was challenging the line to gain. Well, they're nowhere near that. It's 3rd down and 5. Line to gain's at the 25. The ball's sitting at the 30.
How bad athletes are recovering from
what exactly are we looking at here?
Right back
Here's
here.
The best look at the entire thing. There's the punch out by Tyrus Wheat.
Oh, maybe because the Lions
Williams
bad
has the shot at it, can't come up with the ball. And then eventually the ball is recovered by
the Lions did bad.
Right where they have it.
After review, the runner did in fact fumble the ball, but it was recovered by an offensive player in advance of that recovery. We are going to charge Detroit a timeout for an unsuccessful challenge.
And nothing about where they put it down has changed at all.
You're right. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what advice or what Dan Campbell was thinking on that challenge. You know, typically when I said Bucca was at the top of the screen, you know, he's your most accomplished guy along with Sterling Shepard. But with Baker Mayfield, the way he's involved everybody, not just tonight, but other weeks, he's
shotgun for Baker.
The ball to anyone.
Third down and 5. 4-man rush. Mayfield, that ball was hit, and it's incomplete. Aiden Hutchinson made the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, they have White here to help, but he doesn't give any help.
4th down and 5.
Just releases and doesn't
this is
give
your ball
any
game right here.
And Hutchinson's the one who comes in and gets the hand on the ball. I mean, this guy's just absolutely relentless. To be able to go around the top like that, continue to circle Heck, and make a play, just an absolute force.
Brings up another 4th down.
4th down and 5.
15-point game.
This is your ball game right here. Baker shotgun.
He's getting a lot of
underneath. Kate Otten's got it.
Otten again.
Kate Otten's doing work. First down, Bucks.
Healthy enough Bucca. It's been Cade Otten who's been the target for Baker Mayfield and a big first down.
Yeah, they bring Sterling Shepard down as a wide receiver. They got him chipping on him. They got Rashad White, who has also had
Cade Otten's going to work.
Mayfield protected. Finds Shepard.
Underneath the Shepard, gain of 3.
20. Gain of 2.
Arthur
Millette, who was injured earlier, was back in there to make the stop.
They have made, I say they being this secondary and just defense overall, has made Baker Mayfield and Tampa Bay earn every yard they've gotten. There hasn't been anything easy.
Lions defense has done a great job. I got to give it to them.
13th play.
This has been a tough game for Baker. 12 plays, 51 yards. I mean, that's the definition of making him run.
Good protection, end zone, and
down the seam, incomplete.
Baker Mayfield missed him.
Overthrows his receiver again.
Just a bad throw. He got what he wanted. Tez Johnson runs an outstanding route.
Baker's just not hitting the throws tonight.
Separation, and Baker just flat out misses them. I mean, you see all that field out there. You can miss in a lot of areas. He just airmails them. But if you just get it anywhere near Tez Johnson, he's going to make a play on the ball for a touchdown.
3rd down and 8.
Third and 8. Baker takes the snap. Lows underneath. Shepard's got it for a gain of 3. 4th down again.
And it's 4th down again. A gain of just 3.
That's Lions
such
defense,
a great
guys.
job. The play that he's able to make. He's right here. He looks like he's going to give help to Ibuka, but he drops down as soon as he sees the crosser. Amazing.
Great reaction. Remember, he got
to give it to the Lions defense, guys.
White on the first snap of the game when he was on defense. Big play. Now 4th and 5. 8th tackle of the game.
4th down and 5. Ball game here. Baker.
End zone, and there's a flag.
That's going to be on the Lions. That'll be a 1st down. Holding on the Lions in the secondary, or illegal contact.
Defending.
Ooh. That's a rough call.
We'll see if there's a hold.
Pass interference, defense number 27.
It was. You could see the receiver move. I mean,
automatic, 1st down.
I thought it when
Shepard
I saw it.
Sets him up as he
came
comes
immediately
off the ball.
after.
They're locked up. They're playing man coverage, and it's Shepard right there when he stops, and then he's going to take off. Mollett knows that he's beat, and then that's when he grabs, and the official was right there to see it. It's a good call.
Come on, man.
The automatic 1st down. Texans and Seahawks are getting ready to kick off over on ESPN2. And we'll be coming up next.
Our team total is hanging on by a literal thread, but we're still alive.
Straight Seahawks trying to get to
crazy as it is, we still have life.
At the top of the NFC West. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
1st down, Bucks.
Mayfield in trouble again.
Baker rolls out. Fires underneath. Caught. Gain of maybe
Sterling
2.
Shepard for a short gain of 2.
Aiden Hutchinson, this time he bull rushes. We've seen it all. He takes Charlie Hack right.
The Lions are playing stout, though. There was not much available for Baker. They're doing a phenomenal job. This is like the 20th play of this drive. The only reason the Bucks are still on the field is because of a couple penalties and some 4th down conversions. This defense has done a nice job.
5th pressure of the night for Aiden Hutchinson.
I want to see
Seahawks.
They got Otten over here to help.
Mayfield off his back foot, knocked away.
Baker again missed.
Another good play.
He had Ibuka open again, and he missed. Third down, Baker's just missing easy throws, guys. This was another touchdown in the middle of the field. I will say that.
He's not able to step into the throw and really get it out there where he wanted to. But time after time, as you mentioned, Joe, this time it's Nick Whiteside again, but they've all had their turns at making plays when they've had to.
This is remarkable.
One of the best defensive efforts.
They're down and 8. Bucks have 2 downs here to keep this game alive. Back to throw, Baker.
Mayfield.
Fires end zone.
Contact, no flag. It's 4th down again.
No flag. It'll be 4th down.
With Campbell
I think this is where the Lions seal it here, guys.
Rashad White. And it's 4th and 8. With under 4.5 to go.
You know, you'd like to be able to get 5 guys into the route. But Aiden Hutchinson, this guy coming off major knee surgery, and he just does not tire. I mean, he's so relentless that you can't really afford to do it because you've got to give help.
4th down and 8. Another
and
4th
sure
down.
Block him. They got Otten again inside to try to help with Hutchinson out wide.
Here's 4th down and 8. End zone incomplete.
Baker loads and fires incomplete.
This Lions defense.
That's your ball game right there, guys.
Nick Whiteside.
There was 3 touchdowns he missed.
Like a proud dad
Yeah.
over on the sideline.
He should be. They could only get 4 in the route because they kept Otten in. Now, the only one being
that was
doubled
bad
on
on
this play
Baker's part.
was
He missed so many throws.
and that's exactly where Mayfield trying to go with the football. Harper's over there.
This Lions secondary
trying
played
to get the ball to
amazing.
Ibuka and see if maybe he can't make a play. Everywhere else it was singled, but nobody was open.
Thomas Harper making his first start of the season. Nick Whiteside making the first start of his career.
Pretty amazing. And that defense.
Montgomery in the backfield.
Shepard, they deserve a game ball.
He will get the carry.
Here's Montgomery.
We get 1, maybe 2.
3 timeouts remain for Tampa Bay.
I think we got a timeout here.
And they will think about you.
Lions have the football now. Sucks to be a Bucs fan. You might get another shot. Yeah. I think you get another shot. But second down, 8. We're back here, guys.
First of this second half. It's 2nd and 9.
4:18 left. I started that clock off real quick. Hand off again, Montgomery. Tackle for a gain of about 2.
There. 3rd down coming up. Timeout again, Tampa Bay.
You know, I mentioned this defensive staff deserves a game ball, and Aiden Hutchinson with the bye week coming up. I mean, he deserves a week-long trip in Cabo or something. I mean, it's amazing what
this defense has been
amazing what he's done. And, you know,
2 timeouts there from the Bucs. We're down to 1 timeout for the Bucs. 2 timeouts for the Lions.
It's not the first year back; it's the year
Still
after
24
that.
to 9.
And yet he's playing. You know, this is a big statement, but he's playing at a level that surpasses what he was doing prior to the injury,
which is amazing. 9.5 sacks his rookie year, 11.5 year 2, and then last year had 7.5 in 5 games before the broken leg.
Poor months, bro. The Bucs are not gonna come back.
And those young guys,
points. No,
man,
they have to be so proud, that defense. And they talked about opportunity. Hey, go make a 12-year career on Monday night, and they're doing everything they can to do just that.
Shotgun for Goff.
They definitely extended their careers because they showed what they could do.
Goff out to St. Brown. He's going to lose
David
2.
Is out there still doing it. And the final timeout taken by the Bucs. 4th down.
It's not completely over.
And that drive did nothing except
4th down and 8. They'll call it. They'll call a loss at 2. No one's talking about the Bucs winning the game.
And the fans, the atmosphere here, it's a fun place to come.
No, he's just talking about Baker Mayfield getting one more touchdown pass for his bet on Baker to throw 2 touchdowns.
As Cameron Johnson gets across the 30, and that's it. From top to bottom, whether it's Sheila
I want the Bucs
Fordham,
to get to 24 points.
Who took over in 2020.
The bet is Baker over 1.5 pass
Martha
touchdowns.
Firestone Ford, or Brad Holmes, his 5th season, came in with Dan Campbell after 18 years with the Rams. Think of the names and the players he's added. Sewell, Hutchinson, St. Brown, Gibbs. He made the Goff trade, and then to have the depth down this roster to survive all of these.
I mean, I kind of wanted to see the Bucs get to 24 points, but the Lions still win, but that's not going to happen.
That's
Baker from the shotgun at the 33.
They've hit on some good players, some good tough players.
Baker throws complete day. Bucca 50, 45, 40. Breaks through the Lions secondary to the 37.
Without any timeouts, they're down by 15. A 2-possession game.
I mean,
3:41 and counting as the Bucs hurry it up.
Certainly not over.
It is still Baker Mayfield. We'll see if he packed his cape for Detroit.
Underneath the
catch, and that's probably a good thing, as that stops the clock with 3:24 left.
Well, Baker in this offense has been so good through the 6 games coming into tonight of getting the ball down the field. I mean, they have had the big plays, and so you see Baker in the pocket, and he is waiting and just trusting that somebody is going to create some separation and give him a place to go with the football. And there just hasn't been anything there. And so he's been frustrated. He's had to come underneath. Now he missed the throw that would have been a touchdown that was on him. But you can also see the way he's moving around. He's been battered pretty good tonight.
2nd down and 10.
Baker loads. 2nd and 10. Rolls out and falls down at the 49.
A sack.
Sacked.
And the play is made by Tyrus Wheat.
Oops.
His second play of this second half, and that is a loss of 11 on the sack. And
3rd
for
and
Tyrus
21.
Wheat, his first sack as a Lion.
Yeah, Baker gets caught. Well, you got the leg whip there, a little tripping action. They missed. These are the receivers for Tampa Bay. They run
Baker
into
got
each other.
Tripped though, for sure. And both receivers run into each
right
other.
when Baker's about to try to throw it.
That's a good point, Troy. He does lift up his leg and causes the trip.
Play clock is at 1. They just get it away. They don't call the trip. And Baker's backing up. He's got no time, and the pass is incomplete. And now it's 4th and 21.
4th and 21. Last
Reader,
pass incomplete
who's
there
been
from
battling
Baker.
a bad back, was in there
21.
applying pressure.
Yeah, 4-man rush, and just really
this is officially
this defensive line is just taking it to the offensive front. I mean, there's 4 guys. You see the inside pressure, and Baker has just had people in his face throughout the game.
And now this is last gasp. 2:33 to go. 4th down and 21, down by 15.
You see they're bringing 3. They got 3 rushers and drop 8 into coverage.
Baker back to throw. 4th and 21. Fires.
The pass is caught, but a turnover.
It is caught
on downs.
at the 35, but not
As
close
Ryan
enough for
Miller
a
made the
first down.
grab, and it's
Turnover on
Detroit's ball. And this was just a win by this Lions defense from beginning to end.
This Lions defense, guys.
And Baker comes away hot as he's yelling at John Hussey, our referee tonight.
Yeah, there's no telling. He might have seen the trip. I'm not exactly sure, but obviously Baker not pleased at all. And you know, this was a game we were going to find out a lot about both these teams. We talked about the implications that are going to be on the line when we get through the end of this season. And tough place to come in and try to play. We thought we'd see more offense out of Tampa Bay against this defense, but hats off to Detroit and what they've done on that side of the ball.
Hey, here we go. Set.
On 1st down, Montgomery. This defense is still playing hard. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning.
You know, we got a 2-minute warning coming up here, guys. No gain on that play. 2nd down, 10.
This is going to be a hard-fought win for this Detroit team. Wasn't pretty tonight, really. There were that long run, 78 yards by Jahmyr Gibbs. A couple of touchdowns. Big night for Gibbs. And 24.
2-minute warning, guys. Detroit in control with the ball. This game is pretty much over. Yeah. I could be very happy about that, for sure. Definitely not mad at that. Lions did good. Their defense was incredible tonight. I gotta hand it to the Lions defense. They were phenomenal tonight. And I mean phenomenal. So guys, betting recap for this game. We're gonna end up going 1-1-1. That makes sense. Cash Jahmyr Gibbs. Missed the Bucs team total. Mike Evans. Void. Because we have that first half insurance on Fanatics. So that first half insurance saves us, guys, on our bet. If you guys recall. That is why I was pleading with everybody to take it on Fanatics. Probably should have just stayed away from Mike Evans altogether, though. To be honest. Looking back on it. You know. I don't know. I mean, it wasn't even his hamstring that got hurt. It was his shoulder. Could be worse. Let me make sure they actually voided it before I say anything. They probably did, though. Fair play activated. Open. Yep. They avoided it, guys. Well. Mike Evans, fair play. They avoided it. We will take it, my friends. Handoff in the middle. I think the Lions get about 3 there.
Timeouts. Both these teams are going to walk out of here at 5-2. Detroit going into their bye week. And Tampa Bay with a road date at New Orleans. Then it's their bye. Here's Detroit's schedule. They have the Vikings, Commanders, Eagles, and Giants after the bye. And the Tampa Bay Bucks have New Orleans thereby, then the Patriots, Bills, Rams, and Cardinals. 3rd down and 7.
Handoff, Montgomery.
Montgomery will kind of duck down. The clock will continue to run, and it will be 4th down as Servassier Dennis makes the stop. Time for Jared Goff to spend the bye week with his wife Kristen, their baby Romy. He was born in the middle of July, 3 months old. Their little baby girl in Baker Mayfield the following week will be with his wife Emily and their baby girl Coco. So these are 2 guys that are former #1 picks overall, no longer with their original teams, and both girl dads here in 2025.
And we love girl dads.
Yes, we do. Near and dear to our hearts.
Yep. And, you know, you're looking at you're talking about the schedule, Joe.
My TV's at 59
these
seconds
standings,
left.
like you mentioned.
Mine is at 24 seconds, my friend.
That's a tight race between the 3 teams, and actually all 4 teams, even with Minnesota. But
6.
Keeping pace.
Clock stops
with
at
Green
18
Bay.
seconds.
It's going to be fun to move through the rest of this year in that division and a lot of these other competitive divisions.
Dan Campbell, 49 years old. We talked about the injuries with his roster and how they've piled up. He said, shoot, when I said it was different than when you were a player. He said, when I was a player, I was just a pickup truck. A couple more dents in the fender, who cares? But these guys, they're highly trained and tuned athletes, so we got to keep digging deeper on our roster.
Punting.
Next man up thing gets tired, but that's really what it's been tonight. I mean, literally across this entire defense for Dan Campbell.
You know, Dan was a backup tight end in Dallas to Jason Witten, and as a backup tight end, he had his own radio show once a week.
From the Lions.
I would listen to it. and you can imagine, pretty entertaining.
Here. Fair catch at the 20-yard line from the Bucs with 13 seconds remaining.
I'd listen to that.
Heck yeah.
Little did we know
I
back then.
would be surprised if the Bucs just don't take a knee here. If I'm Tampa, I think they just take a knee. But we'll see what they do. This game is definitely over. You know why I want to get hurt. I think that's what they do. They just take a knee, wind the clock out. That's going to do it, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, Lions defense steps up, and that is your ball game. What the heck? Final 12 OT. Why doesn't it give me... That is a final, though, guys. Status. All right, that is a final, guys. Lions did win Game King. We'll love to see it. A Lions victory. Hey man, I love your streams, guy. We'll go to bed now. I can't wait for the next football stream. Keep going, bro. Appreciate it, man. Have a good rest of your night. I will talk to you later, man. Be easy, Breezy. Eric, may have a good night, man. Anyone else in the chat? NBA videos are live. Oh. Huh. It's showing the Seahawks game. But yeah, Game King, Eric, me, the rest of the crew. Hope you guys have a great rest of your night. We'll catch you guys all back here for the next one. Check out our NBA videos. They are live, ready to go for tomorrow. And yeah, outside of that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace, Eric, me. Peace, Game King. Keep it real. Later.